I got you. Let it rap real quick. Look. The city eyes. It's time to vote God. My God, a real nigga. Cause he wasn't no flaw. Posted on the corner like a watchdog. Family secure, got that shotty in the closet by the mob ball. Fuck what they heard, but tell them it's all true. Be cautious, that foundation falls till you fall through. They gon' fall. Look, I keep this shit 50 times 2. Ain't no more heart in this game, I'm John Q. Colder than the avalanche, way above average. Fierce taste sweet, told him make me an apple tree. Left us in the valley full of bones, this where hope found. Java, come on, man, dark sands get broke down. Riding through Evanston with Mark Quad, telling me how the crackers turn his childhood to a ghost town. Focus out, nigga, I lay that game down. I feel his pain, cause nothing is the same now. Let my light shine like heaven through a rain cloud. Glock have a fit like my child, no tangent. Try to warn them niggas, we bear arms like tarantulas. Them mother niggas rap, I make anthems. I really seen prophets under this banner. Make my enemies bow down on camera. Told my design I wanted black and white like a panda. I'm better than that nigga that sunk dirty Diana. Look, I move like a Brazilian, precious cargo, spirit ancient, but I got a new semi-auto. Wave that bitch around like where's Wardo. Sleep if they won't, I cut through they Z's like I'm Zorro. Pay me for his name, so I gotta keep that steel clutch. Trust me, I'm not what you think. I squeeze till it click like Dorothy when the heels touch. The world got me dumb, I don't feel much. Ride around with Yahannna, just left the state bridge. Looking for a bitch better than Baby's kid. Remember I dropped Quiet Storm, I've been gone ever since. Still in the field, fuck them niggas on the fence,
Back row.
You'll never see another nigga like this. Used to have that white bitch popping on the night shift. Now I'm one westward, sharper than the ice pick. On you rappers' necks and it's feeling like some vice grips. Yeah, that's light shit. Send my bro a kite quick. Ties of war, we ain't forget about you. Keep your light lit. Rappers can't see. Most of them scared to witness. Go and close your eyes. There's one right here for the trenches. Bad bitches, natural hair or extensions. Hood niggas that'll probably grip like some dentures. Brothers on them fences. 23 and 1 out. Praying that that commissary hit before it run out. Bitches on the gram, dog filter with their tongue out. Couldn't stay home because they found the dugout. Closed casket, burner in the low jacket. My co-captain, riding on these whole rappers. My hoes fabulous. Now I don't mean that derogatory, but I'm a player and there's no my women riding for me. I avoided Maury. I got 2 jets. If I can't make it through for them, then I'm useless. Sit down that roof, Chris, with a couple of bosses. After the war, just to count our losses. It's not many. You see a smile on my face, but I'm not friendly. Gun on my waist, sipping white Henny. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart grip, my bow tie. Waiting on the squab in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart grip, my bow tie. Living in the squab in my whole life. My whole life. It's so melodic. When I be dropping this ebonics, this ghetto phonics, it got me on the level supersonic. My bomb atomic, and you know where you can find me. Somewhere probably folding this paper origami. My name is pure as the Dasani. My wave is like a tsunami. I went from 0 to 100, feeling like Ricky Bobby. I made a deal hell with the reaper. Got a couple wives, they some keepers. Talk a lot of shit, but you can't walk a mile in my sneakers. Bitches go to Miami, come home and change features. That shit. She got a BBL, her ass fatter. Trying to show up all them niggas that laughed at her. Now when they see her, they only wanna fuck her. They just wanna touch her. They don't wanna cuff her. They just wanna come and kick it with her like a punter. Turned her to a runner, now it's all aboard the train. Fenty on her face, but it's not concealing the pain. It's a shame. That's why I'm in the hood like some rap snacks. I know niggas kill you and your mama for a scat pack. Dark tint, matte black, they do it for half that. Had you like 90s Missy in a fucking trash bag. I'm from Philly, we don't do bank accounts, just cash app. I spit a verse and I just watch the time slow. This that guy flow, this that shit that rappers die for. This that uncut Tahoe Wall straight from Pablo Escobar. I be at the bar like Moscato. They think it's effort, but no, this that block work. Make the countermeasures, take pleasures, making a hot hurt. Light is in the sky, cause every verse is a concert. My mind work at speed y'all can't fathom. Listen to the words of a champion. You can't. The streets need another anthem. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart grip my bow tie. Waiting on the swerve in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know life. Gotta got my heart grip my bow tie. Living in the swerve in my whole life. My whole life.
Dear Lord, I hope you hear my prayers, because we really, really need you down here. From all the pain that we going through, we know that you're real, so can you fall through? Father, have mercy when we call on you, but I just wanna fall on them, to show them devils you ain't nothing to play with. I was mature enough to say the same shit. Dear Lord, I hope you hear my prayers, because we really, really need you down here. From all the pain that we going through, we know that you're real, so can you fall through? Father, have mercy when we call on you, but I just wanna fall on them, to show them devils you ain't nothing to play with. I raised mature enough to say the same shit. I know you asking for this change in your life, but ain't living it right, because you thug it at night. Your mama praying and your daddy did too. They gave you 5, but you only did 2. Now in your mind you be hearing voices. Should I go back in and make some better choices? Should I get a job or put on black forces? Go and hit the streets or take some college courses? But all you ever felt was pain. All you ever seen was rain. Got you thinking to yourself, man, this shit will never change. And all the pressure that you feel make you wanna give it up. But you looking at your babies and you know that they enough. Dear Lord, I hope you hear my prayers, because we really, really need you down here. From all the pain that we going through, we know that you're real, so can you fall through? Father, have mercy when we call on you, but I just wanna fall on them, to show them devils you ain't nothing to play with. I was mature enough to say the same shit. Dear Lord, I hope you hear my prayers, because we really, really need you down here. From all the pain that we going through, we know that you're real, so can you fall through? Father, have mercy when we call on you, but I just wanna fall on them, to show them devils you ain't nothing to play with. I was mature enough to say the same shit. Hey, All the shit that I done seen, man, I really needed help. Whole world filled with people, I was still by myself. Really on my grind, I was feeling for that wealth. Every day cutting corners, I was cheating on myself. Nigga busting at my melon, how the fuck I cheated death? Fucking with no rubber, I was playing with my health. Looking in the mirror, couldn't recognize myself. Heartbroken by a bitch, couldn't love nobody else. But when I heard the truth, them bitches left me by myself. And if you hear the pain, you should see it for yourself. Marching like a soldier, I was really for the death. One west till they buried me, couldn't be nobody else.
Most High in Christ, they Salakia, bear with me just a moment. Trying to get the other brothers up in here. Hey, Shalom, I don't want you. How about you? Can you hear me, sir?
Hey, Con, I can hear you. Shalom. Yeah, how about you?
Most High in Christ. Hey, what's going on, Kawal Shalom? How about you?
What's going on?
What's up, bro?
Cap? What's going on? What's up?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, not much.
Hey, good to see y'all brothers, man. Good to see y'all brothers.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Hey, man, I wish I saw y'all down in Houston. I wish I could have made Houston, man.
Oh, Cap, everybody's asking where you was at, too.
I know,
snap.
man. Oh,
Hey,
man,
hey, brother, you all right, but where the hell is Cap you gone?
Damn, man. You know, I was there.
Damn right.
You know, like I said, I plan to make all the cookouts, man. But you know what I'm saying? We're in the Central Kingdom, man. So
that's right.
Things always come up, man. Always,
that's
you know.
Right.
Damn right. Most High in Christ. God, we back up in this joint. You know what I'm saying? Shalom. How about Shemir? How Shabbarak? A thumb to all the brothers. How Shemar? A thumb by Shemar? Shout to all the sisters, man. This is the Chain Breakers podcast, man. Episode number 11. Episode number 11 of the Chain Breakers podcast, brought to you by the I.S.U.P.K, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, under Commanding General YAHANNA.
Right.
You understand? Broadcasted from both North Carolina and Oklahoma City, man. We got a good show for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We back last week. We took a little break again as a lot of brothers were out there in Houston. You know what I'm saying? So we let Cross the Line Radio, we did a recap of Cross the Line Radio, excellent show they did out there in Houston. All right. But now we back in full effect. All right. This is the 11th episode. So of course, we mentioned to y'all that we got the contest going on for the logo. Yeah, we've extended it. So we're gonna give y'all, because we took 1 week off, we told y'all it would be the 12th episode. So the 12th episode is going to be next week. You know what I'm saying? So you have until next week to do your submissions. You know what I'm saying? We're going to make our decision between now and then and reveal it next week. Who's the winner of the contest? Damn right. Who's the winner of the contest? You know what I'm saying? And the new logo for the show will be revealed. You know what I'm saying? How's everybody doing? Let me see what we got going on in the comments. Hey, Shalom, we got Pagaibo, Officer Pagaibo in the spot. We got Officer Yanazar in the spot. What's going on? Shalom, how about you? My brother, Officer 500 I.S.U.P.K out there in Vietnam, holding it down. Damn right. Shalom, we got Princess Maserap in here too. Shalom, sister. How was Shemal? The thumb by Shemal Shy.
Right.
God, Most High in Christ, man. So how y'all brothers do? Oh, let me get the killer up in here. Hold up. How could we forget? Officer y'all rocking the spot. Yeah, right. Y'all about to
yeah, Slaggy, Lord Christ, Slaggy, my head.
Damn right. No, it's all good. We good, man. We good to go. You know what I mean? We're going to get right into it, man. I just want to give everybody, you know what I'm saying, a shout out. Chain Breakers Podcast, back again. You know what I'm saying? This, of course, is another one of our many podcasts on the I.S.U.P.K under Commanding General YAHANNA. You know what I'm saying? This show particularly is all about breaking the chains of oppression. And we seeing that in full swing. I know with this show right here, we're just going to talk about what's going on, because it's a lot. I know, Cap, you just did a class on it. The brother's been talking about it at camp. It's been the biggest news and just, you know, all over the earth, everything that's been going on with Kanye and Kyrie and all of this. But of course, we're gonna get into it. Of course, you know, I gotta shout out my co-host first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? The man with the plan, captain of 10,000. You know what I'm saying? Holding it down to Oklahoma City, captain of 10,000. You're going WAP with us. You know what I'm saying? As per usual. You know what I mean? That's my brother. If you anything with them garments, which I know you got a new shirt. I think y'all seen you the new shirt, Cap.
Oh yeah, hey, look, the shirt says.
Oh, hold on. Let me scroll on your screen. Let me solo your screen, Ottawa, so they can see that clear. There we go.
It says Shim not ham. Shim not ham. And every so-called African American needs to understand that.
That's right. That's right. I need one. I need one of those. Shim not ham. What?
Hey, Salaga, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, Cap. You know, I think I sent a young trooper your way. He said he got the full get up, the garment, the t-shirt coming through. I think I need a little.
Good. I think I definitely working on this stuff, man.
God, I think I deserve a little commission t-shirt for that. You know,
Hey, you got it, huh? You got it, huh? Give me a little bit of time. I get it to you.
Damn right. Most High in Christ, man. Excellent work. Love to see it, man. We got all kinds of shirts coming through, man. So if y'all got any ideas concerning garments, concerning shirts, you know what I'm saying, war scarves, any of that, you know what I'm saying, Captain Ugarwap is the man you got to go to. Get with him. Right. You know what I'm saying? Everything Captain Ugarwap got is better than Gucci. It's better than Louis. It's better than Balenciaga. It's better than all that garbage. You know what I'm saying? So go to Cap and get the real UPK drip. You know what I'm saying? And of course, we got my brother, man, Officer of 1,000 out there in Vietnam, Officer Kowal, holding it down.
Hey,
holding it down.
You already
What's going on, bro?
Hey, slow motion better than no motion. It's all
That's
good.
Right.
I'm glad to be here. Glad to be here.
Right.
I'm very happy to be here.
Most High in Christ, man. Damn right. And my ace, my day one officer, 500-yard mock in the spot. You know what I'm saying? He got that glow on him. Just got back from H-Town. It's going down, right?
He want to move.
It's going down. Man, everybody go to Houston say they want to move to Houston. Everybody want to move to Houston, man. For sure. What's going on, bro?
Hey, nothing much, man. It's funny that they got that Shim Not Ham shirt. On my last night in Houston, we went out to this spot and it was flooded with Hamites. And they caused themselves like trying to cause a little disturbance with us. And so me in my fashion, I instructed the brothers and the sister who was with us. I was like, you know what, y'all get up and get ready to go to the door and leave.
Right.
I went to the DJ stand and went and took the microphone from the DJ, and I did a little shout. I did a shout out to the Israelite school of UPK, and I let them know that we weren't affiliated with no Hebrew Israelite groups, camps, religion, and damn sure no stinking Africans. And then
damn right. I don't know.
The left middle.
That's what it is. Most High in Christ, man. Let them know we're not affiliated with none of the fakes. Not affiliated with ham. I'm so glad we're doing that, man. You know that's my favorite thing to do, y'all. I can't stand a Hamite, bro. I cannot stand a Hamite, bro. I have a particular with them, bro. It's like the worst thing in the world. So it's always a good. If you get opportunity to blaze on them, Most High in Christ.
And Salagi, if I could, and because I know people probably thinking why y'all so much against Africa? But the thing is, you got to understand that Africans want to be black when it's beneficial to them.
Exactly.
Yeah, God.
We don't mess with them.
That's
no.
Right.
That's right.
And that's where it's like now it's like we got a problem. You understand? Because you don't want to be black when it's time to be, fighting for George Floyd or fighting for something and so forth. But you want to be black when you could get college scholarships. You put that on your African American. Man, the hell with that.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
that's a heavy point, man. I'm sure it'll come up again later in the show. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Because what kills me about them, y'all, bro, like you said, man, they be trying to infiltrate. That's why, you know what I mean? A devil, can't infiltrate but so much. You know what I mean? He might try to get us to love him and worship his white Jesus or whatever. But an African will try to, like you said, literally when it's convenient, he'll be like, we the same.
Right.
We black. He'll talk like, oh, we black. Yeah, black people. But then when the going gets tough, I'm not black. I'm Nigerian. Right. I'm from Ghana. I'm South African. Right. You know what I mean? We don't have that escape. And which is why today's episode is specifically dedicated to all you heathens out there. I hope all you heathens are watching the show, whether you African, whether you call yourself a so-called Jewish man, a white man, a Chinese, Japanese, whatever you are. This show is dedicated to showing you that you amount to absolutely nothing in the eyes of the Most High, and that the true chosen people of God are so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians. We're going to drive that point home forever and a day, because what's happening to Kyrie, what's happening to Kanye, what already happened to other brothers who said a little inkling of the truth. They didn't even go. They didn't. You can tell they didn't. Learn directly from the I.S.U.P.K. They learned from us, but they didn't come to our classes and sit down because they're not men of the Lord. You can tell because of the things that they say. But just saying that little bit of truth shows you that what Commanding General YAHANNA and the men of the I.S.U.P.K. have been bringing out since 1969 is the absolute truth.
That's it.
It is the 100% truth, and we can say it proudly. And I'm jumping for joy. I know my brothers doing the same thing. It's just a wonderful thing to see. Like now, everybody coming to me, like a year ago, I was just your crazy, that's my crazy nephew. That's my crazy cousin that be talking about some Hebrew stuff and be speaking some funny language. Now you want to hit me up talking about, oh yeah, did you see what Kanye said?
Yeah,
you see, that's what you're into, right? Oh wow, now you're interested because Kanye said it or Kyrie said it. It's a very crazy thing, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna get into it. All right. So before, is there anything anybody wanted to bring out, even maybe off the topic or just anything specific you want to just talk about real quick before we go into it? Yeah, Cap.
Salakia, man. But I just saw today that I shared the Officer Nakashawan's post he had with Kyrie with the he put a shield on his headband and said, just do it.
Come.
So look, I shared it, and to my surprise, my older brother Cecil, who will always go against the truth, he shared it. He liked it and shared it.
Wow.
So I'm just like, damn, is he gonna really wake up? I'm just like that blew me away right there. I'm just like, damn, he liked something and shared something of I.S.U.P.K.
Damn right.
I'm like, damn.
Shout out to Cecil. Most ain't
yeah. So I'm praying the brother wake up, man. And understand now, like only you got to be a complete idiot not to see.
That's right.
How not to see what we've been saying. Now your eyes should be open to this is what we're talking about. We've been talking about this since 1969. It's not like, don't just all throw it on Kyrie and Kanye. We've been saying this stuff since 1969. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is what we're so passionate about. This is why we on this show. This is why we have these classes. This is why we've been on the corners for all these years.
That's right.
Now, the Lord brought it through this. I brought everything to the front, the forefront. Through this Kanye episode and Kyrie, this is the way the Lord does things like this. Everybody gonna see now we not so crazy.
Right.
Now we not so crazy. Now, so this is what y'all talking about.
Right.
Now people gonna listen a little bit more. Because like that, we don't listen. Israel doesn't really listen. We say Israel hears the white man's the devil. They all, man, these niggas crazy. Oh, they black and they black. They crazy. They crazy. But we so much of slaves. But when you really listen and focus, you'll be like, damn, they telling the truth.
That's right.
That's what I had to do. Like when I wasn't like really, I'm sold on the truth. I heard the white man's the devil, so I thought back of Malcolm X and, and stuff like that. So when I stopped and really focused and said, hold on, wait a minute now. What is soccer war really into? Let me just go ahead and listen. You know what I'm saying? And then, because the Kevin Soccer war, he cut his dreads off, and I'm hold up, man. He cut his dreads off, so I'm just like, I gotta hold up and really listen.
That's right.
And understand what he's saying, So when we do that, now, like, then we gonna, and you gotta be a blooming idiot to say, oh, it's not the truth.
Right.
So now through Kanye and Kyrie and the evil that has been done to them, good Lord, you seeing like hey, them niggas are telling the truth.
That's right.
Hey, they ain't crazy. They telling the truth, man. You know.
Right.
So now it's coming out like this, and it's, man, like I was, it's a beautiful thing, man. Just being in the truth right now, and really just really seeing our people just like, oh man, snap, what in the world? You know, they understand what's the real evil out here.
That's
you know.
right.
Yeah, that's all I want to put out, brother, man. Go ahead.
Damn right. The water for that, Cap.
Mhm.
Damn right. That's what it's an amazing thing to see. You know what I'm saying? This truth, man. It's like, and that's why some people might throw them off because they're like, well, you know, usually what do we always say? We always say we're not affiliated with any other Hebrew Israelite group, and we're not. We're not affiliated. The people who made that documentary that Kyrie put up, Hebrews to Negroes, we're not affiliated with them. We're not affiliated with, you know what I'm saying, whatever people. We're not affiliated with Kanye. We're not affiliated with Kyrie. But the fact of the matter is, we're not liars, and we're going to hold to the truth. Both of them acknowledge that black people are the real Jews. That's just a fact. And to be honest with you, the other thing we recognize is that Kyrie, Kanye, the people that made that documentary, and all these other folks, guess what? They're our babies, man.
Right.
These are our sons, man. You know what I mean? What I mean by that, I'm talking about our school, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, has been in operation since 1969. There would be no Hebrews to Negroes documentary if it wasn't for the I.S.U.P.K.
Exactly.
Kanye and Kyrie would not be saying this because they wouldn't know it. It was the men of the I.S.U.P.K. and the men who they learned from, you know what I'm saying? Abba Bivens, who were the first people to say that, to let it be known publicly. Like, yes, the so-called black man in America is the real Jew. That's right. That's right. We can lay claim to that. Go ahead, Cap.
And say, Salakia, you know, and one thing, just to piggyback what you're saying is, and it's so heavy, just to piggyback what you're saying, but and all you fake Israelites and Christian Israelites, because now everybody coming out of the woodwork, and everybody's a goddamn social media expert on Hebrew Israelites now. Now everybody just trying to, you know, come out and, oh, yeah, this and that. They talking about this. You don't know a damn thing. And with niggas like you fake Israelites and you Christian Israelites, you're going to get somebody killed. Right. That's what you're going to do. You're going to get people killed because what we put out, the Lord is with us.
That's
the Lord is with the I.S.U.P.K. and the commander during the heart.
Right.
And we putting out this truth.
That's right.
With you fake Israelites and you Christian Israelites, you putting out falsehood. You're putting out so much crazy bullshit that you're going to get somebody killed. Right. Somebody's going to be listening to y'all and they're going to go the wrong way because the Lord ain't watching over them. The Lord ain't with you. The angels are not watching over you. You know what I'm saying? The angels not encamped about your little fake camps and stuff. And you're going to die. And you're going to get people killed that follow you crazy nuts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all I want to put out, you know, with you fake Israelites and you Christian Israelites and you so-called woke people.
That's right.
You know,
That's heavy, Cap. That's heavy, Cap. And I want to get Yarmak and Kawal to get on this in a second as well. But also picking up what Cap just said, man. And you fake Israelites, and I really want to talk about you blackity blacks real quick. You blackity blacks, I know they sick, man. I know they sick because they just got to sit back and just watch because I mean, you don't see the controversy. They always told us. I remember years ago. Yes, this is a long time ago. This was way before I came into truth. This is when I obviously still lived in New York. You know what I'm saying? I was either in college or right out of college or something. But I remember seeing a video of the school. I.S.U.P.K. I think Commander YAHANNA was there. And it was going against, or that, who remember, y'all probably, there was a blackity black Egypt swalogist nut.
Right.
Named, what was his name? Not Polite.
The Shaka almost?
Nah, it was light skinned. He was on mad cocaine.
Oh, the one to talk all slow.
Yeah.
Forget his.
Oh man, I forgot his name.
Yeah. Bashir, Ali Bashir.
That's Imam Bashir.
No, Imam Bashir.
Not him.
I cannot remember this cat's name.
I got a vague memory of somebody.
He was a light-skinned cat. He had like a kind of southernish accent. He talked mad slow. Yeah. Right. He talked dumb slow. And I remember him trying to go up against the priests and prophets. And he tried to make that claim like, oh, That's why they allowed them to do this. See, they allowed them to go to their camps and say this out loud because they ain't speaking the truth. If they were speaking the truth, then, you know, the government would shut them down. The media would shut them down. That's what he was saying, something to that effect. And that always stuck with me because I knew it was nonsense. And now we seeing it live in full effect and direct, man. If Kyrie would have put up a book called The True Egyptians, no one would have cared.
Right.
Exactly.
It wouldn't have mattered.
No one would have
cared. No one would have cared. If Kanye would have said, man, I'm going to go DEFCON 3 on the Egyptians and show that the real Egyptians are black, no one would have cared. Right. It wouldn't have meant anything. But because they're saying that the real Jews are black, which is the truth, you see that. I heard Kyrie, we're going to talk about it on the show. Not only did Kyrie get suspended indefinitely, right? Yeah. So it went from, they're saying he's suspended at least 5 games, which means he's probably going to be suspended, maybe even for the rest of the season. Right. But he's suspended indefinitely, and they took some money from him. And they're targeting his endorsements. It's a never-ending cycle because he said what the I.S.U.P.K been saying. We've always been the most controversial group, and Commander General YAHANNA has always been the most controversial man in America. Man, Salakia, I had to bring that out. Kawal, my brother, is there anything that you want to bring out before we get rolling?
Oh, we can get rolling. We kind
of already rolling, Salakia.
Yeah, we rolling the play. Right. Hey, that ship already that ship is sailing. Yeah,
right. So, hey, well, you gotta break it down. I'm gonna put Kyrie on the screen. You go ahead and go into it, Kawal.
Right. What Cap, you were saying was so heavy is that too. You know, the fact that he just posted a book, it blows my mind. I'm like, and first of all, I remember one of my rib had bought that book when I first called myself Coming to the Truth, right? And she was like, "Oh, he's into this," and she ordered that book for me. I open it up, it's all this Igbo nonsense, and it's got like a little bit of the translated slave period in Deuteronomy. Okay, but like we learned U.P.K, if it doesn't line up with the Bible, it's not correct.
That's right.
So I'm not going to throw the whole book out, but that book, we don't even use that as far as our reference list on the book.
Right, God,
because they graft in Hamites, and of course, like Cap got that shirt, we are shimming our ham.
That's right.
That book itself is like pseudo, this diet. It's not even real heavy.
Right.
But it does give you a sense of
great value.
Israelites being black. Now, with that being said, you know, Kyrie Irving makes about $33 million this season for one season. And they suspended him for 5 games. That's almost like $500,000 a game. And it's crazy how much money they're taking from this brother because he posted a damn book and he didn't even make any anti-Semitism claims. That's right. They had the Defamation League come in like 10 minutes today about nothing. The anti-defamation league came in and spoke about absolutely nothing. But this is the stuff that I like to see because in I.S.U.P.K, we're the only ones praying to open up the airways. It's happening right before our damn eyes. Every time we pray for something, you mean to tell me all these schools across America, when we say these prayers, they're being answered. We burning frankincense and myrrh, we getting it on. We facing sisters got their hair covered. Brothers is, we actually praying for this to happen. And all those brothers who dropped your sword back in the 90s and 80s, and you didn't want to follow Commander YAHANNA, you waited for this day. Now you should bring your ass back in.
That's right.
Now you know the work is being done and prophecy is being fulfilled. You understand? I think about all those brothers who, come in and always get ridiculed for wearing a headpiece or growing your beard or just speaking about not eating pork or wearing this, what they call, you got the devil star on your neck. All this nonsense Christians throw at us. Kyrie Irving and Kanye West are saying something that, and they're just like you said, they're babies. They can't handle no strong meat yet, but they're at least saying that the Jews are black, which is the foundation of truth. So all I'm saying is, it's just the same fact that this is a very important time, and because of I.S.U.P.K and Commander YAHANNA and the Spirit of the Lord is with us, we can say what the hell we want.
That's
we can do what we want. We're not afraid of losing anything. We lost everything anyway. So what the hell do we got nothing? We have nothing but the rest of eternity to gain. And I hope these brothers understand that.
That's
Damn your Rolls Royce, your Phantoms, all that's going to burn in fervent heat. All that's going to burn up anyway.
That's right.
When them ATM machines close down, when Iran and them shoot the damn satellites down and control the Bitcoin and the banks, when you can't get on your Wi-Fi, I pull out $3,000. LeBron James just another 6'8" nigga walking around.
That's right.
Kyrie Irving just another nigga walking around. Your fame means nothing in that damn calamity. That damn calamity, your height, your fame, your athletic ability means absolutely nothing if you can't say Kind of One concert. It doesn't do anything. So you better get with I.S.U.P.K before it's too late. That's right. We've been right about every goddamn thing.
Damn right. John?
And I'll yield. I'm not going to take
Damn right. No, that's a heavy point, brother. We've been right about every goddamn thing. That's right. We've been right about every goddamn thing all the time. And it's like, this is like, I mean, it is such a Tawab time to be a brother in the I.S.U.P.K. I'm talking about from the highest general down to the lowest young man that just came in and the young men that are about to come in. Let me tell you something, man. You are joining the true army of the Lord, man. You are seeing it. The groundwork has been laid for over 50 years. We're about to shout out to the Passover, Salakia. We're about to have the 54th annual Passover.
Right here.
To have it, you know what I'm saying? Right here in North Carolina. Yarmark is the culprit. If Yarmark's fault, Yarmark and that damn Iraq been plotting on this.
Yeah.
They've been plotting, and the damn thing worked. You know what I'm saying? I perceive that they're real prophets because damn, they said it was going to happen, and here we are. Most High in Christ. You know what I'm saying? But the groundwork has been laid 50 plus years ago. You know what I'm saying? And now we're seeing the fruits of it. What do they say? What's that phrase? It's in scripture or in the Bible. But some people say, people deserve to have their faith be rewarded, right? And the Bible talks about faith, right? So this is the truth, the faith and the patience of the saints, man. We waited. And not saying that just because Kyrie said it or Kanye said it validates anything. That's not what we're saying. But what we are saying is now what we said on the corners of Harlem, New York. This thing used to be a little fringe thing on the corners of Harlem. Right. Then it spread to Times Square. Then it spread to the other boroughs. But it was a New York thing. They used to say, they still say that, right, Kowal? Right, y'all? Right, Cap? They still say, take that back to New York. Go back to New York with that. Go back to Harlem, right? Guess what? It spread all over America. It spread to the UK. It spread to Brixton. It spread to Toronto and Montreal and Quebec. It spread to South America and Mexico. You understand? It spread to the Dominican Republic and Haiti and Trinidad, right? And so now the thing we've been saying up in Harlem in 1969, now it's on CNN.
Right.
Now it's on ABC News. Now it's on NBC News. You understand? Now it's on Sports Center. You know what I mean? Now it's on First Take. So Most High in Christ, man, that's not that. That's the Lord that did that. The Lord is good. And we asked, we prayed after every class and after every feast to do what? To open up the internet, open up the airwaves, and the cable access channels. And the Lord did one better. He put us on primetime television. You know what I'm saying? Damn right. So Yarmark, the brother that gets it done. You know what I'm saying? Got us the Passover out here at the water for that. When you see this, man, after me and you done stood next to each other and prayed for this, like I said, not we ain't been in the truth for very long at all. We still young in the truth, but as long as we did, me, you, and Kowal out here and then see, and now to see it happening and taking place, you know what I mean? What do you say to that?
For one, about the Passover, don't take no glory from the Lord.
That's right.
We just gonna do what the Lord wants us to do, man. But
that's right.
As far as with Kanye, Kyrie, all of these brothers, these superstars, entertainers, things like that, coming out and mentioning, like you said, just a smidget of the truth, which is that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are actually valuable in this place, and our value doesn't only stem from dribbling a basketball,
that's right,
or being entertaining or oppressing in some way, but our value is deeply embedded into our blood, deeply embedded into our history and the culture that was stolen from us. That is just a awakening. These are prophecies that are happening. You go to Ezekiel, the 37th chapter, and when Ezekiel was prophesying to them dry bones, that's what we're seeing. Seeing it starting to wake up. They starting to get little pieces of information that can help to lift the oppression up off of them day by day. And slowly but surely, you're going to start to see more of it. And those brothers are going to start to come together. Like you seen when Young Thug offered up his 100 acres of land to Kanye.
Right.
You understand? That's the bones coming together as brothers. But they still missing one thing, as the scriptures say. They don't have that breath yet. And with Young Thug, Kanye, and with Kyrie, what they need is to come into these classes and get that breath of life in them so that we can get up out of here.
Right.
That's right.
You understand? Now you.
Damn right. Most High in Christ, man. We're going to get right into it and see exactly what's going on with this with this story. You know what I'm saying? So if I could, I'm gonna read a little bit here. This is from CNN. Now, don't be alarmed at what we read. You know what I'm saying? Some of this was to be expected. You know what I mean? We gonna go all the way into it. It says Kyrie Irving apologizes amid Twitter controversy and suspension by Brooklyn Nets over failure to disavow anti-Semitism. Brooklyn Nets star Kyrie Irving apologized late Thursday for tweeting a link to a documentary criticized as anti-Semitic, saying he takes full responsibility for his decision to share the content with his nearly 5 million followers.
Woo.
The NBA star posted the apology on his verified Instagram account hours after the Nets announced a 5-game suspension for his later defending of his decision. It says, in quote, "To all Jewish families and communities that are hurt and affected by my post, I am deeply sorry to have caused you pain, and I apologize," Irving wrote. "I initially reacted out of emotion to being unjustly labeled anti-Semitic. Instead of focusing on the healing process of my Jewish brothers and sisters that were hurt from the hateful remarks made in the documentary." Here's a little bit more. "I had no intention." So like this little thing is in the way. So like, let me see if I can get rid of this. No. Salakia. I might be able to bring it up in the reading. I had no intention to disrespect. Salaki, I can't see this part. Let me just refresh this page and see if it'll go away. There we go. "I had no intention to disrespect any Jewish cultural history regarding the Holocaust or perpetuate any hate. I am learning from this unfortunate event and hope we can find understanding between us all." Irving continued. Let me stop there. There's 2 questions that I want to ask. There's 2 things I want to ask concerning this. Now, Kawal, you saw the documentary?
It was actually a book.
A book, Salakia.
The Hebrews to Negroes. It's like a book. It's like a it's on this kind of the same lines as Babylon Timbuktu. Babylon Timbuktu is a little more accurate. They both kind of mention Ham being in there though. That's what's crazy.
Right.
It's not Commander YAHANNA approved. It's not UPK approved.
That's right.
You know, it's just a Negro who heard Abba Bivens in them and heard our teaching and want to do his own thing.
Right.
But yeah, the book is full of talking about the transatlantic slave trade. It's mentioning that. It's mentioning the true essence of the Negro and using words like Asiatic and how them black books are.
Right.
Great value version of what it should have been.
That's right.
But
understood.
Nonetheless, they have pictures in there. It shows the yokes of iron and all that kind of stuff. But
does it? My question is this: from what you remember, does it say anything that's anti-Semitic?
That I can recall. I breezed through it briefly, and I think I even brought it up in class one day, and they was like, "Nah, that book is hogwash." So me, I just pretty much just put it to the side. I ain't touched it like 4 years, but I think it does mention the fact that the so-called Jew. I want to say they do break. I think in that book, Revelation is brought up. I'm pretty sure. I think I was Satan or something like that. But it alludes to the Bible, alludes to the Deuteronomy and all that stuff that gets you looking. And his 5 million followers, some of them are gonna go get that book.
That's right.
If 1% of them went and got that book, people are gonna start waking the hell up a little bit.
That's right.
All roads are gonna lead back to who the hell taught this in the first place. It'll be us. That book it's not anti-Semitic book. It's just a book full of. I wish you could pull it up on Amazon because it has a preface and it has all the chapters listed in there and all that good stuff.
Yeah. Okay. No sweat. I only asked because again, it seems as though what they're saying is anti-Semitic is simply saying that black people are Jews. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that could be deemed anti-Semitic.
Well,
other than that,
if this goes like even there's been Christian basketball players like Chris Bouchard. He's a Christian. If he talks about the Bible all the time, and if he posts a picture of the Bible, is he going to get rid? The Bible is anti Esau and Amalek. So why, if you but the understanding of it blows my mind. Like Kyrie Irving posted that book, and now they're saying they only did that because it's saying that black people are Jews in that book.
Right.
It doesn't say the so-called oppressor it don't say Amalek, it don't say Polish Russian converts, it says the black people are Jews. That is anti-Semitic according to the Anti-Defamation League. And in a minute, don't be surprised if they start working that into the contracts of these athletes. Not only can you have to stay away from these nightclubs and you can't have exotic motorcycles your rookie year, but now you cannot even claim to profess yourself to be a Jew at all. That's going to be in the contract.
Let's get that scripture if I could, Dr. Shah. I'm glad you brought that up. That's in the Apocrypha, correct?
Khan. Yeah, I believe so. Apocrypha.
Hey, Salakia, Yarma, you got your Apocrypha, bro?
Khan, I can get it.
If you could, I don't got mine on me at the moment.
Right. They're gonna start working that into the contracts because think about it. So Bo Jackson and Deion Sanders played. None of them Negroes were talking about this.
That's right.
There was no need to put it in there because they were all lost in hip hop and rap and going back to Africa, Marcus Garvey and wearing cross colors and dashikis. They were happy with us wearing dashikis. They were happy with us calling ourselves Africans. But now we talk about Hebrews and Negroes and transatlantic slave trade. They're going to put that in them damn contracts.
That's right.
Hey, Leroy Jenkins, I see you on 440. If you want to play for the New York Giants, sign this contract. As a matter of fact, where it's highlighted, it says you cannot claim to profess to be a Jew at all.
That's right.
They're going to put that in there. Now, and don't be surprised when they start doing that crap. Because that's right. They're basically doing it now in front of our eyes. It's just not in the contract yet.
That's right. And that's if I could, that's heavy you said that. Yarmat, I know you getting that scripture. But it's heavy you say that because it makes me think about the fact that, a lot of these athletes, man, and let me just say this. When y'all enter these contracts and you go and join these leagues or whatever, man, understand this is the proof. Another thing that I.S.U.P.K been saying since 1969 is that you are still a slave, okay? Right. Just because you give somebody $1 million, you can give somebody $100 million. You can give them $400 million. That does not mean that they are not a slave. Because the first thing a devil want to say is, "Oh man, how could you say oppression is real? LeBron James makes 10,000 times as much money as I do." Well, guess what? You can call yourself a Jew, but LeBron can't. You know what I'm saying? You can be any old oppressor and say, "Oh, I found out that I'm a Jew. I'm Jewish, and no one will bat an eye." You understand? But if Kyrie or Kanye or anybody says, "Yeah, I'm a Jew. That's what I am," now you're losing endorsements. You're losing money. You literally losing. Kyrie essentially is losing his job.
Yeah.
As of right now, Kyrie Irving is unemployed for the next 5 games and perhaps for the foreseeable future. And that's the difference. You know what I'm saying? So what Kowal is saying is absolutely true. And Mark, you got that, bro?
What's the scripture?
The one, Salakia. He can't profess himself to be a Jew.
Right.
Salakia.
These are the feast days and all that stuff.
Right. Salakia. I'm trying to find it right now. Second Maccabees 6:6.
Lawful.
Yeah. Right. Second Maccabees chapter 6 and verse 6.
Second Maccabees chapter 6 and verse 6. Neither was it lawful for a man to keep Sabbath days or ancient feast, or to profess himself at all to be a Jew.
I mean, damn.
Right there.
Go ahead, go break it down, Cool. Go ahead.
No, you're right. Like you just read it. This Bible is see.
That's it.
The good thing about this scripture that we've been taught that this is going to happen then. That same thing that happened then is now. It's the same spirit. It's the same people. So why would we think? But if you don't know that's in the Bible, you don't know that Apocrypha is part of the Bible. You haven't been taught that's going to happen. Of course, you're surprised by it. We're not. Nobody in the I.S.U.P.K is shocked about none of this.
That's right.
That's right.
We're all waiting. Like, okay, so now what is Kyrie going to do? Is he going to apologize like a bitch, like Nick Cannon did, or is he going to simply say, "You know what? Let me go ahead and stand on my two. Let me go ahead and recoup what I already have. Let everybody shut me down. Let me take my millions that I already have and come donate to I.S.U.P.K or be part of this movement so I can be taught what I really want to know." Because if you said that and you posted that book, that means you're actually seeking knowledge. Now, don't lie, Kyrie. Don't do it for clout. If you're really seeking knowledge, you'll come into the I.S.U.P.K because you didn't know Second Maccabee 6:6 was in here.
That's right.
You didn't know it was unlawful for you to profess to be a Jew at all. You didn't know that.
That's right.
Why you didn't know that? And this is the same chapter when they talked about the making us a sport. Am I wrong?
I believe so.
Yeah. When they made arenas of sport, it's the same spirit we in.
That's right.
They're gonna put that in every baseball contract, every basketball contract, and in a rap contract. All the prescription deals, that's gonna be somewhere in there worded in white society, high lingo language.
That's
something
right.
you can't even understand, but that's going to be in there. Why? Because they've been doing it.
That's right.
America's it's all over, man. The same devils that ran things back in the Bible, and
That's
all the
it.
New Testaments of the Bible, the same people running things now. And why were you surprised?
That's right.
Yeah.
Let's see if Kamala Harris or LeBron James
Yeah.
or Jay-Z. Why is Jay-Z so quiet? I thought
Right.
Jay-Z had an initiative and he was going to help the black. Why is he hadn't said it? Goddamn.
Yeah. Exactly.
Jay-Z
Yeah.
hadn't said nothing. 50 Cent, you want to talk about tycoon? You hadn't said a damn word.
That's
You're
right.
cowards.
That's
All
right.
these people are cowards. I put them
That's
on
it.
the same lines of Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley is he's an active coon.
That's right.
You got
Yeah.
active coons, you have passive coons. The active coon like Charles Barkley, he's going to shave his face every day and talk about how stupid Kyrie Irving is. But a passive coon is not going to say a word about it.
That's right.
That's
You feel the
it.
same way Charles do. You just don't want to say it because you want handshakes and daps and people to buy your stupid album and watch your movie. You're a passive coon, and all y'all going to die with price return if you don't respect.
That's right.
That's
That's
it.
heavy. That's heavy. Damn right.
That's
You know
it.
what I'm saying? Con. Hey, Cat, please.
Shalakia, but you know, Kyrie has said Toby. Kyrie is he said Toby.
said it.
You
He
know,
said
I was hoping. You know, he was taking the lashes.
You're
He was
right.
taking the lashes heavy. You know what I'm saying? He was saying, yeah, he's going to stand on what he believes and everything. But he finally said Toby Massa.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? What's your name, Toby? You know, it's terrible. You know. But like Kawal was just saying that we can expect that. You know, I look for him to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like they were like, you know, those oppressor they was like pulling it out of him.
Right.
They was like pulling all the strength out of him, you know, and then he was like being worried about it, and you know what I'm saying? And once it's just like when Christ was talking about the parable about the rich man, you know. Once you start taking his money away, oh, wait a minute, wait. I apologize.
Right.
I apologize. You know, everybody want to sing like Anita Baker. I apologize. You know, god damn, man. They take anything from me. Here we are. I mean, come on, man. Be stronger than that, you know? But once you start taking their money, digging in their pocket, well, yeah, I'll go and apologize. I apologize to everybody. My Jewish brothers. He said brothers and sisters. God damn.
Oh yeah.
You know, so we are. I mean, you know, it's terrible. It's terrible. I mean, that lets you know that we are slaves.
That's right.
And look, but through all this, we are seeing. I mean, come on. The Most High is like. I mean, come on. The Most High, you don't F with the man with the Most High.
Right.
Because the Most High is showing who the devil is. They are revealing themselves right now, like how evil they are. That the man he said we are Jews, and now it's like, good Lord. Now everything is like coming against these two brothers.
Right.
These two brothers, now, come on, they let the cat out of the bag, and now, good gracious. They calling down the thunder on these brothers, man. What in the world? You did something so evil and horrible. Damn. I mean, come on. I mean, did Kyrie say he's raising up an army to go and kill every white Jewish person he sees? Right. Did he say something that's so evil like that? Did he say he want to go and come on, man? Come on. We be speaking in camp. Come on, man. We speak in camp and say, man, we pray. We tell white people, we pray you go home and your kids are dying. We pray that the kids bleeding out of their eyes, you know, and they don't say, you know what I'm saying? They say, oh, we just crazy dudes on the corner, you know?
Right.
But now when Kyrie, Kyrie and Kanye come out, and now they start repeating the stuff that they learned watching us, you know what I'm saying? And now all this is for us.
That's
Blacks and Native Indians.
That's right.
It's for us. It's for to wake us up. You know?
That's right.
To wake us up as a people. You know, we gotta wake up. Now we see. You know what I'm saying? Now we see that, we not so crazy. Those brothers on the corner, they not so ignorant.
That's right.
No, now you told us to get a job. And now we not so ignorant now. Now you're not so ignorant. You seeing the devil for who he really is.
That's right. That's right.
All the evil that they doing. Now, come on, man. And the thing about it is, the thing that's so heavy what the Lord is working, what he's doing, you seeing the Jewish man.
That's right.
You seeing the Jewish man. He's the good Lord.
Right.
Like I said, you looked at Putin, you looked at Trump and said they were evil, but God, everybody knew, they didn't know that the Jewish man.
That's right.
Lord, you know,
Right,
the
right.
Jewish man, you know, like I said before, it's like on The Godfather. You know, when The Godfather said it was Barzini all along.
Woo, it was Barzini all along.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, oh, you mean it was that Jewish man all along?
That's
He
right.
is the evil. You know, all of them are devils, but damn, you ain't seen a devil like the Jewish man.
That's
Good
right.
Lord, because why? He's claiming to be God's chosen people. Damn, man. Go ahead, I
Right.
yield, brother.
Most High in Christ, Cap. You know, I love the Godfather reference. I mean, that's just Tawab. The Tawab Godfather reference when he said Talia's a pimp. I didn't know until today it was Barzini all along.
You know what I'm saying? We thought Trump was the evil and Putin and everybody, all these other devils around the planet. But goddamn, all this time it was a Jewish man.
All this time, and we like, if I may, Cap, damn right. If I may, we of course always knew that the so-called Jewish man was the devil. We've been bringing out Revelation 2 and 9, 3 and 9 since 1969. But you know, it's like this. He always, and this the scriptures say. And I'm gonna get to you in a second, y'all, bro. I want you to, you know what I'm saying, go in on this. But the scriptures say, what about the devil? They say that he's the most cunning beast of the field. I'm paraphrasing. Right? He's the most cunning beast. And that so-called Jewish man, he's the most cunning of the cunning beast.
Right.
And Esau is the most cunning beast, and he's the most cunning because he found a way to slither his way out of being a devil. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everyone else is just, you know, you a white man, you a Caucasian. You whatever, but he found some way to simultaneously be white but be a minority, be rich but be poor, like at the same time. So people look at him like, oh no, he's oppressed like us. How many brothers at one point was saying like, yeah, marginalized communities like blacks, Hispanics, and Jewish people. They would tell you to say that. Yeah. They would throw black people and Jewish people together to say, oh, yeah, like, you know, we're one and the same. I remember Sammy Davis Jr. had said a joke about that. You know what I'm saying? Because Sammy Davis Jr. his father was black, his mother was Puerto Rican, and he, being a idiot, so I can say idiot, a uninformed, uneducated brother, he was running around calling himself a Jewish man. He had adopted Judaism as a faith. So he made jokes about how, well, you know, when I move into a neighborhood, everybody leaves because I'm black, Hispanic, and Jewish at the same time. But we found out now that the so-called Jewish man, this is a big joke and a big lie. He's not a minority. He's not oppressed. You know what I'm saying? I got a story. Might talk about it later. I got a story, man, about somebody. They always tell us to forget about slavery and we got to stop living in the past. Well, I got a story about a Nazi, a so-called Nazi that finally got retribution for his crimes. We might talk about that later in the show to show you the difference between us and them. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, Mike, I know you've been waiting. What you got, bro?
No, not much. I mean, y'all brothers done hit it on the head with everything y'all said. You understand? I would say this though, with Kyrie made a statement saying that he wasn't going to retract his words. He got an army behind him. But you understand, for blacks, you know, right now, what Kyrie is going through right now, man, we still got to stand with that brother. You understand? We know that brother, he's not strong enough to be able to do the job that we do. You understand? He doesn't have the tools to fight for what he knows is true.
That's right.
You know, he may fold because he's not equipped. He's not well equipped enough to be able to fight against a beast that's as monstrous as the so-called Jewish man here in America. But black people still have to be that army, man. Them other celebrities and his teammates, man. Where the hell is Kevin Durant? Kevin Durant came out and posted the exact same thing. You understand?
That's right.
And still with his brother. They should have boycotted. They should have said they should have went out to the game and they should have warmed up. And as soon as the game started, they should have took a seat on the bench. They said, I ain't playing until Kyrie comes in. And you see that kind of brotherhood is only found in the UPK. I could never imagine being on some team and someone stop a one down and think that I'm about to play. I can't imagine that. They take them all out off the team and think that I'm about to go and suit up.
That's right.
And play. You understand? That ain't gonna happen. I seen it earlier today with a couple brothers on with Captain the Goggle Bar. He was in a clubhouse conversation earlier this morning, and he was making an excellent point. And when a sister dropped him down to the stage, all hell broke loose with all UPK niggas in that chat. And they said this ain't continuing until this brother get back up on the stage, man. And that same strength and honor and fight for brotherhood is what is needed to support Kyrie Irving and his right decision to say that the blacks in America are the true biblical Jews. And also, my last point, and I'll yield on this. When y'all see that, because don't think that Kyrie apologizing means that his mind has changed. He didn't change his mind. He believes that he's a black. But when y'all see how easily they folded Kyrie, well, then all of you sisters out there, and for all of you family members who has family members or husbands that's in the truth, you better pay homage to that man. You better give all the honor that man is deserved for spending years and years inside of this, doing something that Kyrie couldn't do for a week. Doing something that the biggest celebrity with all of the money and all of the resources, they can't do a smidget of what we do every single day of our lives for the rest of our lives.
Right.
You understand? So you better keep that in mind. You understand? And just know that it's getting real out here, and it's time for our brothers to get stronger, man. So
that's right.
Shout out to Kyrie, brother, but this is where your help is at, man. This is where the army is at, and the UPK under Commander Jimmy YAHANNA.
Right.
That's it.
Tell them come get some.
That's right.
Real quick, what else was heavy too? You're talking about Officer Yarmak when he said I got an army behind me. You know, whatever he meant by that. Why are they so quiet? That's the quietest goddamn army I've heard in my life.
Right.
Why are they so quiet? You know, Chris Paul was the head of the NBA Basketball Players Association. I think it's CJ McCullough now. They switched over. But Chris Paul for years was the head of the NBA Players Association, right? Derek Fisher was in there in the mix somewhere, I think vice president or something like that, or just associate or mentor. You got Bismack Biombo, some African for, some Africans in there too. But you got these type of guys who have a player association. It's like a union for the NBA. Where's the statement from the NBA Players Association?
That's right.
Man.
All of them are black on it in the first place. Almost all of them are black, except for like one or two Hamites.
That's right.
Why aren't they speaking up against and trying to support Kyrie on his beliefs?
That's right.
It's okay for him to post a book. It's not against the law to post a book. Chris Paul should be ashamed of his goddamn self. He won all that All-State money, but when it comes to supporting your brother, and why is LeBron James so fucking? Why is he so goddamn quiet? His Twitter has been quiet. He's a greedy bastard, and they associate themselves with these rich bourgeoisie, quiet coons.
That's right.
And when serious matters come in like this is when you choose to be quiet. No, when them fake Jews told LeBron to shut up and dribble, he took that to heart. That's all he's been doing ever since, is shutting his damn mouth and dribbling.
That's right.
LeBron James would have backed Kyrie up. LeBron James backed him up. Kevin Durant, all the stars. People will be on the side of Kyrie Irving because everybody wants to see them play.
That's right.
Everybody comes to the arena to watch Kyrie play. The players should back them up, but they're quiet. That NBA Players Association is just like church on a plantation. We'll give y'all a little bit of something to feel involved, but we're gonna put master right over y'all.
That's right.
Y'all not going to Deuteronomy. You better stay right there.
That's right.
You better stay right there. Stay obey your masters and sing that song I like to hear.
That's
all
right.
they do. The Players Association is ridiculous. They are dead quiet. I haven't heard nothing about when Riley Cooper called everybody a nigga. It didn't get this much airplay. When Riley Cooper, that wide receiver, called everybody nigga at that concert, it ran for like a week and that was it. When what's the Kyrie Irving said the earth was flat. Nope. Oh, it ran for like 2 days.
Right.
Why is Brett Favre not being talked about today? This nigga this devil stole millions of dollars.
That's right.
And you want to keep running Kyrie Irving, and the fact he posted a book through the internet, that proves who owns these airways. These fake Russian, Polish converts.
That's right.
The synagogue of Satan with stupid ass hats on. I can't stand them. And you black basketball players, and you baseball players, and you football players. If you agree with Kyrie, be a man. Step up. Repost the damn book or put Kyrie Irving as your emoji on your damn Facebook or Instagram.
That's right.
Damn, it's your goddamn brother.
That's
God.
right. That's
Man,
right.
I yield, man.
So
Crazy.
Lockie, if I could, that's so heavy what you're saying, because that whole army situation and you talking about how quiet that army is. What they don't understand, bro, is something that we learned in the I.S.U.P.K. I've always been taught is that we lean on each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because what we do is absolutely insane. So when they call us crazy niggas on the corner, they're not exactly wrong.
Right. Okay.
Because it takes you gotta be a little crazy to do what we do. Not that we're unintelligent, but I mean we going into the highways and byways of America's largest cities, small towns. We in the South, we all over the earth in UK, Canada, or saying that the oppressor is the devil, the Bible speaks of.
Right.
Saying the real Jews are black. You know what I'm saying? Saying things that just, I'll never forget when I always bring it up when Waka Flocka walked past.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Captain Kaposh.
Yeah.
And them in Indianapolis. and this, let's do it. The most thugged out gangster family from South Side. He's from Atlanta. And he said we was too militant. What we do is asinine and crazy to people. You know what I'm saying? It absolutely is. But how is it we're able to do it? I'm able to do it because I got Yarmak next to me. I got Kowal next to me. Bunkayal next to me. If I got a problem, I can call Captain Yagarwa, Captain Nayathak. I can call Captain, you know what I'm saying, Tazar. I literally have an army with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And when the Colin Kaepernick situation happened, he had I won't say a lot of support, but you saw the fact that so many people on social media and everything showed enough support that he didn't back down. Even though he was losing money, he lost his job. You saw other celebrities, you saw some other athletes, you saw even just children on social media that would take a knee and put a post saying I stand with Colin Kaepernick. I imagine that gave that brother, you know what I'm saying, that brotherhood gave him some fuel. It gave him something, which is what we know brotherhood does. But these people are not doing that with Kyrie specifically because he's going directly against Amalek, the so-called Jewish man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? He's saying something that they don't like. In this climate, you better off saying, white people do this. White men do this. Because if you say, man, white men destroy the earth, guess what? A lot of people might agree with you. Even there might be some feminists that agree with you. Yeah, white men do that. The LGBT might agree with you a little bit. Yeah, white men do that, right? But when you go against Amalek, it's like, oh no, now you crossed the line. Now you're going too far. You know what I mean? So he absolutely is going to need the strength of brothers, specifically what we have in the I.S.U.P.K. And it would be Tawab if some of his celebrity friends, some of his basketball sports friends could get behind him, as Kawal Yarmak and Cap was saying, because that would give him enough strength to be like, you know what, this is going to be rough. It's going to be, it's going to suck, but at least I can be a man about my beliefs. Because as Yarmak said, he knows who the real Jews are. He knows it. This apology is just, he's a slave trying to save a little face.
Right.
You know what I mean? But if brothers and sisters can get behind him, you know what I mean, then he might be able to bear the brunt. He can do something similar to what Kaepernick did. I would like to see him. I don't know what y'all opinion. I would like to see him straight up, even if they offer him to come back, just say, I'm not coming back to the league.
Yeah.
I would like to see him just not play basketball anymore.
Right. It's real quick. Kyrie Irving could change the game. In these moments where the so-called oppressor wants to cut your water off, Kyrie Irving could really start something new. You remember the N1 mixtape? Those brothers from the projects in New York and all over Chicago came together and they were doing street ball tours. They were selling out arenas.
That's right.
Off of street ball where Negroes was throwing the ball behind your head, carrying. Everything was illegal according to James Naismith standards basketball. Everything was illegal. Everything was a travel. They one nigga put the ball in his shirt and put it around the
that's the whole carry.
But they made millions for the fake Jew. And on top of that, they were able to get sponsorships like Skip to My Lou was sponsored by N1. I set out to say this. These little basketball tournament leagues where black people will come pay to see Kyrie Irving take his show on the road.
That's right. That's right.
Front center. Kyrie Irving does not need the NBA. He can do it by himself.
You're right about that, yeah.
Kyrie Irving say, you know what? F Brooklyn. I'm going on the Black Man is a Jew basketball tour, whatever.
That's right.
And if you got talent, I'm gonna put together 5 niggas that's gonna follow me. We're gonna go around the earth. We're gonna play 5 of them. It's gonna sell out. It'll put Ice Cube's big 3 league to shame.
That's right.
Why? Because when you step out on that limb and you speak and you step up and step into the truth, you will finally have that freedom that he wants. That's why Christ said in John 8:32, the truth is going to set you free. Then the Pharisees didn't understand what he meant. They was like, what you mean? We Abraham's seed. We ain't been in bondage. Nigga, you in bondage to Christmas and New Year's and pork chop. And you in bondage to the goddamn NBA. You are a prisoner in your mind. F the league. F all these. Let's start our own. Let's start our own thing. Kyrie Irving can be a billionaire by next year if he took his show on the road. Because he's going to, people come to see him. I don't want to come to see Bismack. I didn't come to see no Hamite do long layups. Who cares about that? We come to see Kyrie Irving shake somebody and oohs and ahs, and we want to see him. He has the power. He's the salt of the earth. And when these Negroes wake up and see that, man, Kyrie Irving, he could get old basketball players to come speak. He could do camps. He could take his show on the road. He could start his own podcast. He could be a billionaire by next year if he stopped being a goddamn coward and stop apologizing and step into the goddamn truth, man. The truth is gonna set you free. That's right. It's gonna set all you Negroes free. Christ said it, and he was telling them for a reason. That's right. Once you come into the truth, you're no longer a slave. Slave to who? The slave to Amalek. Slave to America. Slave to your own grandma, your girlfriend. Right. You're not a slave no more when you come into the truth. Brother, I've been free for a long time. That's right. I don't have bad days. I'm sorry, I don't have bad days anymore. So I came to I.S.U.P.K. I came here the last bad day I had. Even I think of bad day, it's a good goddamn day because I got my brothers.
That's right.
If I need money, I'll call Thumper Wine. If I need advice, I'll call your Mom. If I need clothes, I'll call Kevin Garwab. I don't worry about nothing.
That's right.
I want our brothers to share that same peace of mind. That same freedom that Christ was trying to teach us to be free. Tell the truth. You understand how we yield.
Damn right. That is so. Go ahead, Cap.
Hey, Salak, I ain't because right quick. That was so heavy with the brother was just bringing out, man. What he's just dropping down and it's like this truth, it heals you. You know, like I said, I wasn't healed, mentally until I came to the I.S.U.P.K.
Right.
You know, I wasn't healed, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like wounded. I was wounded mentally from being in boxing, you know? Like I was wounded, right? Because it was like the shit wasn't fair. You know, it wasn't fair, So I had an Amalekite manager, you know what I'm saying, that did so much dirt, you know what I'm saying, did some evil stuff, you know what I'm saying? But it was crazy that when I came into the truth, it was like when I first went to New York and I started dealing with the Duvas, with the Duvas, Lou Duva and them and everything. And so I was like happy to be along with them, like, cause I was finally going to be with somebody and getting an opportunity, and stuff like that. So, and I was sparring with the world champion, Pernell Whitaker at the time, you know what I'm saying? So it was like something that I was, so excited about.
That's right.
And what happened was Lou Duva told me that, hey, we like you and you definitely think that you're gonna have a good future and everything in it. So it was good, So I'm just like so happy about that and stuff. But the day came when I disrespected his son. I disrespected his son Dan Duva. So Dan Duva was the one that went to college and was raised up, and he was he was like running the business part of main events, So the thing that happened was it was the day of the fight when Pernell Whitaker was going to fight Buddy McGirt, when he took the title from Buddy McGirt. Right. The day of the fight, we was in the hotel lobby, and Dan Duva came in and he was standing there. Plus, he wanted to be a tough guy. He wanted to be a gangster. He thought he was just a gangster, He had his little bodyguards around him. So he carried himself like he wanted to be a gangster, but he wasn't a number of the little punk.
Right.
Little Italian punk,
Yeah, a little punk.
So he mugged me like we was out on the street. Like
right.
I'm standing there talking to a couple of brothers, right? And I had a main event sweatshirt on. So I know he, Luke must have told him about me. That was the guy that was working out with them, and they was thinking about giving me a contract, So he stood there and just mugged me, like up and down, like with his face like this.
Right.
And he was like some feet away from me, right? So I like mugged him back, you know, what the fuck to do, you know? So it
That's
pissed
right.
me off, you know, that he was like going like that, you know? So with that, I was sitting home and didn't get a contract. you know, but for so long, I blamed myself. I blame myself why I didn't just go over there and just maybe humble myself and just say, hey, Dan, you know, hey, I'm just Thompson, you know, hey, this and that, something. And he would have been like, hey, I heard about a lot about you. Hey, we gonna get your contact, whatever. And it would have been all good in the hood. But I just stood there and just say, nah, man, this white cracker. He ain't gonna sit there and just disrespect me like that, you know. And I went down and right, you know. But
that's right.
For years, like after my career was over, and you know, really, I didn't make it the way I wanted to make it and stuff like that. And I blamed myself until I came into the truth and learned that the white man was the devil the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
And all the evil that they do, that man, it was like, you know, really, damn, you know, it was. I was so happy that I did what I did, you know.
That's right. That's right.
I was like, man, I'm so happy I did what I did, and that was my healing.
That's
coming into the truth. That was my healing. That hey, I didn't bend over.
That's
you
right.
know, I didn't bend over and bow down. You know, I
That's
just
right.
You gonna disrespect me, I disrespect you back.
That's right.
Now, boom, it's over with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why this truth was my healing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't go and I didn't compromise. You know what I'm saying? I didn't apologize or anything. You know what I'm saying? But Christianity had me thinking that, yeah, you should have just went on over there and that and say that. You should have been a good old boy.
Right.
You should have been a good old boy. And your life would have turned out better if you would have been a good old boy. But I was like, damn that. The hell with that.
Right.
Don't disrespect me, you know? That point, you know what I'm saying? I'm a man too. Damn, you know? So, man, I just thank the Most High for this truth, you know, and really just the Lord choosing me. You know what I'm saying? That I had to look, when I came to the truth, I had to look back on everything and say, hey, the Lord was with me then. When I thought he wasn't with me, you know, he was with me then, you know. Man, so I just want to get that out, man. That was just heavy with Kawal was just saying, you know. Like I said, I yield, brother. Go ahead, brother.
No, damn right. So Lucky, if I could, just piggyback on what you just said, and also what Officer Kawal said on this topic, man, and that makes me think. You know, I'm a little into the sports, and you know what I'm saying, and things. You know, this is some of my interests, and you know, often we'll get into debates about, oh well, this person versus this person, and someone will say, well, this person got more exposure. You know, and I'm usually on the side of, well, you know, if they got more exposure, then it is what it is, right? But with your story that you just gave, Cap, really demonstrates and goes with what Kawal said, because a lot of your best players aren't even in the NBA,
right?
A lot of your best athletes aren't even in the pros for all kinds of political reasons, kinds of little political reasons that keep them out. I know people personally who can, you know what I'm saying, who can hang with professional athletes. Right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna brag too much, but one of them is on the he's on the screen right now. You know what I'm saying? Who can hang with professional athletes? You know what I'm saying? They got other things going on. They got other things in their world where they may not have so much opportunity and so on and so forth, right? But guess what? Like what was saying, what Kyrie he gonna get mad at me. Go to New York right now, man. Go to Gertz Park. Go to Gertz Park in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Go to Liberty Park and Ozone Park. You know what I'm saying? Go up to the Rucker. You know what I'm saying? Go up to some of the parks in New York or whatever. And guess what? In the summertime, you're gonna see the park got hundreds of people, and it's filled up. It's filled up with hundreds and damn near thousands of people coming to see them brothers play. And they not pros, man. They not professionals. But guess what? Imagine what Kyrie could do if he went up to Dykeman in Harlem. Right. Watch the Heights. Right. Imagine what he could do if he said, you know, I'm gonna take my talents, you know what I'm saying, to the parks in Durham. I'm gonna take my talents, you know what I'm saying, to the parks in Chicago. I'm gonna take my talents to the parks in New Jersey. And guess what? We'll charge people a small amount of money to see my team play. I'm gonna recruit some local players. I'm gonna recruit whoever in the NBA wants to come with me. That's up to you.
Right.
You know what I mean? I guarantee you, millions, damn near millions of people will turn out and want to see Kyrie play and want to see what he's doing because, like you said, Kawal,
right?
They have the talent. Kevin Durant, Kyrie, LeBron. That's what people go see. You know what I mean? So guess what? Right. And then the I.S.U.P.K and the Commander Junior Yohanna. Let me tell you something right now. If I was Kyrie and I can take my talents because I know people want to come see me, shoot. If I can make, you know what I'm saying, $1 million a year.
Right.
But I don't got to worry about some devil breathing down my neck because I'm telling the truth.
Right.
Because I know that I'm a Jew according to the Bible. I'll take a pay cut. I'll take a crazy pay cut to be able to be free. As my
That's right. That's right.
That's the difference right there.
Right.
That's right.
So like, cool. You got something, bro? You want to say something?
I'm gonna say real quick too. Like, and guess what, Kyrie? Them Chinese people over there, China, all them billionaires, they don't give a damn about anti-Semitism.
That's right.
They'll fly you over there real quick. Ask Stephon Marbury about how China saved his life. How he's a royalty over there in China right now.
He's royalty.
You don't need American dollars. You have enough money right now to pack it up and take your losses. And you started, like I was saying, you started your own league or your own travel show.
That's right.
All the sponsorships you can get from Black America, all the fried chicken joints, all the lawyer firms, all the rappers, all the endorsement money, and I just want, the sky is the limit to what we can do. We put our resources together and depend on each other. Black Wall Street was just a flash in the pan. That's why the Most High God let it be destroyed. Because them niggas eating shrimp or crab and lobster out there.
That's right.
Black Wall Street was not going to get the glory for setting black people free. As soon as a nigga eat a pork chop, angels like, let it, man, tear it.
God.
We get together in the spirit of brotherhood and with this foundation, knowing that we're the Jews. Guess what comes with knowing you're a Jew, Kyrie? Keeping the law. I'm not sure nobody told you that.
That's right.
You know you got to keep the law if you're a Jew, right?
That's right.
Ain't gonna be no pork chop sandwiches at the Kyrie Irving Invitational.
That's right.
We're gonna have a good time. And we're gonna prosper because the Lord's gonna be with us.
That's right.
That's the real foundational truth about being an Israelite. What good is it to be black skin or Puerto Rican or Dominican or Issacharite if you don't keep the laws?
That's right.
Exactly.
You being a Jew is contingent upon the law. That's the real story. The real story is who cares to know you're a Jew? That means nothing if you don't keep the laws.
Exactly.
So your circumcision can be uncircumcised, but all you got to do is keep the law, and the Lord will be with him. See, but he has to be taught that. That's why these classes are here. That's why we have these classes all over the place, and they're free. Right. They're free. They don't cost you nothing. Nothing. But people don't want to change. And when Kyrie Irving's ready to change, when he might have to hit rock bottom to come crawl into those doors. But let's say he don't have to hit rock bottom. He can come into any one of these classes, be taught. He has the support of all these. We got a real army under Christ, man.
That's right.
We have a real army here under Christ. We're not quiet.
That's right.
You could type in your Google machine at YouTube and see how boisterous we are.
That's right.
Cry aloud and spare not. We don't give a damn about no fake Jew canceling us. You can't cancel God, nigga. You can't cancel the Most High.
That's right.
Realize that.
That's right.
I yield.
Damn right. Damn right. Damn right. Most High in Christ. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna read a little bit more, but y'all, Mike, did you want to say something before we go forward on the article?
Not live, you
you didn't want to tell us about how you know what I'm saying, you be schooling them NBA players one-on-one? You didn't want to get into that? Say what? What you say?
It's true.
It's true.
I will say this though, like what Kawal said, man, part of being a Jew is following the law.
Right.
And we know it is definitely a law to hold the Passover. So come April 1st, Kyrie, you'll be back around your school, Duke University.
Yeah.
That's right.
Holding the free
He did go to Duke.
He did go to Duke.
Most High in Christ. Yeah, come. We're gonna be right down the road, bro. You know what I'm saying? It'll be like old times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
God, let's read on a little bit, man, in the story, man, before we move on to the next thing. It says, Salakia. Irving was condemned last week by, among others, Nets owner Joe Tsai and the NBA for tweeting a link to the 2018 movie Hebrews to Negroes, Wake Up Black America, which is based on Ronald Dalton's book of the same name and has been blasted as being anti-Semitic by civil rights groups. Before Irving shared his apology, his team posted a statement on Twitter saying they made repeated attempts to help Irving understand the harm and danger of his words and actions,
Oh my God.
which began with him publicizing a film containing deeply disturbing anti-Semitic hate. The Nets said they were dismayed on Thursday when Irving refused to unequivocally say he has no anti-Semitic beliefs, nor acknowledge specific hateful material in the film during a media session.
Wow.
This is a quote. This is not the first time he had the opportunity, but failed to clarify, the team said. While meeting with media earlier Thursday, Irving was asked if he was apologizing when he said he didn't mean to cause any offense after tweeting a link to the movie. I didn't mean to cause any harm, Irving replied. I'm not the one that made the documentary. I take my full responsibility. Again, I'll repeat it, for posting something on my Instagram or Twitter that may have had some unfortunate falsehoods in it, he said.
Right.
I take my responsibility for posting that, Irving continued. Some things that were questionable in there, untrue. Guess what? We agree, Kyrie.
I know how he said it.
Yeah, there's definitely some questionable, untrue stuff in the documentary. You know what I'm saying? And the book, as Officer Kowal said. So we agree. We don't agree with all of that book. You know what I'm saying? So he's not lying right there. End quote. Like I said the first time you all asked me while I was sitting on that stage, I don't believe everything that everybody posts. It's a documentary. So I take my responsibility. Asked if he had any anti-Semitic beliefs, Irving responded, I respect all walks of life. I embrace all walks of life.
Damn,
that's where I sit. When pressed to answer yes or no to the question, he replied, I cannot be anti-Semitic if I know where I come from.
That's right.
Responding to that answer on Twitter, the CEO of the Anti-Defamation League, a non-profit organization devoted to fighting anti-Semitism and all types of hate that undermine justice and fair treatment for every individual, said Irving had a lot of work to do. Let me say this too. The Anti-Defamation League is not about fighting no damn injustice for everybody. The Anti-Defamation League is specifically and only about stopping people from doing things Jews don't like.
That's it.
So-called Jews. That's it. Whatever you can literally go and be like, damn, man, the so-called Jewish man, he does real well making all that money. And they will say, oh, that's anti-Semitic for you to say that we have a bunch of money and that we own the Diamond District and that we own Hollywood or what. I'm telling you, man, it's not. They try to lie and say, oh, well, it's all about injustice. No, it's not. It's about so-called Jewish men. So, let me read a little bit more. Salaki, the answer to the question, do you have any anti-Semitic beliefs, is always no, without equivocation. We took Kyrie Irving at his word when he said he took responsibility, but today he did not make good on that promise. Jonathan Greenblatt wrote on Thursday, Kyrie clearly has a lot of work to do. Here, I want to. The Anti-Defamation League rejects Irving's donation. That media appearance followed a Wednesday announcement from Irving and the Nets that they would both donate $500,000 towards anti-hate organizations. In an earlier joint statement between Irving, Nets, and the Anti-Defamation League, the 30-year-old said he took responsibility for the negative impact his post towards the Jewish community. But on Thursday night, after the suspension announcement, Greenblatt wrote on Twitter that the ADL could not, in good conscience, accept Irving's donation. Irving has been given ample opportunity to do the right thing, apologize, and condemn anti-Semitism. He has failed at almost every step along the way. This suspension is well-deserved, Greenblatt said. We were optimistic, but after watching the debacle of a press conference, it's clear that Kyrie feels no accountability for his actions. Let me say this real clear and real quickly, Salaki, and I want y'all to chime in before I continue. Let me say that we're gonna stand with Kyrie until I see a yarmulke on his head.
Right.
When I see him with a yarmulke or one of those stupid things they wear on the front, or the stupid curls, or the Abe Lincoln hat, and the all black with the tassels. When I see that, that's when I'm gonna say, you know what? To hell with Kyrie. Because that's when you really know. Because we've seen that before. We've seen it with Nick Cannon. We've seen it with Amari Stoudemire. People don't remember. I remember when Amari Stoudemire.
Oh man,
Amari Stoudemire. Came out and said black people were the Jews.
He did.
He said that first. Then what happened? He was one of the first, really. And then what happened? They got the Anti-Defamation League got to him. The so-called Jewish man got to him, and now he's walking around in synagogues with his kids. And guess what he did? He became an Israeli citizen.
Yes,
and all of that, and started playing basketball for them to make them money. That's when you really know when somebody has really completely tucked tail. You know what I'm saying? Because Yarmak talk. I forgot about that. Because Officer Yarmak got into it with Amari, and there's the receipts right there.
He damn sure did.
Into it with Amari because he called Amari out on it. Damn right. He called him out on that, right? And the reason why I'm saying this, and again, I want all the brothers to go in on this, right? But the reason why I'm saying this is because look at what they're doing to this brother, man. This is disgusting. This is like the Cap brought up the Godfather. This is like the mafia. It's like they're shaking this brother down. It's like, we're not. It's like I remember Jay-Z said in the song, "If you owe me $10, you ain't giving me $9." So it's like they saying to Kyrie, like, you giving $500,000? Nope. That's not going to cut it. Nope. We need you to do this. We're going to need you to sit down with a rabbi. We're going to need you to do this. You know what I mean? It's like breaking his legs without breaking his legs. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like they found another way to give him the cement boots without murdering him. You know what I mean? Sure. It's like they're really putting the full, no pun intended, the full court press on this brother.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Even though he said over and over again, like, I take my responsibility. I wasn't trying to harm anybody. I wasn't trying to offend anybody. You know what I mean? But as long as he said what? I know who I am. I can't be anti-Semitic.
Right.
They're like, no. We want to see you shuck and jive and dance the way we want to see you dance. You
That's
right.
Exactly. Yeah.
But Cap, y'all might please. Y'all might put the receipts right there, bro. And I got you a second, Cap. Go ahead, y'all might.
If I could, this brother Amari Stoudemire, this is his own words. You can clip it.
Yeah.
Amari Stoudemire's words. Being an Israelite is a bloodline. Anyone can keep God's laws and get into the kingdom. And then he said, we taught the white man how to be Jewish, which is why it is called Jewish. His words. And so from that standpoint, you would think that he would be studying with the Jews.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
But he's pretty much pushing that we lost our right or our birthright. And now he's playing the side man to the so-called Jewish man when they're supposed to just be converts.
That's right.
And if they're just converts, then why aren't you studying with a bunch of niggas?
That's right. Yeah. That's right.
These your words, Amari Stoudemire Salaki. It doesn't really quite make sense to me. You know, if they're converts, then we're the Jews. I'll land my point.
Look at that stupid.
Look at that. Oh, look at the hat. Oh,
look at this stupid Jeepers Creepers.
Oh, he got on the pilgrim hat.
What the hell?
I don't see that in this photo. I see one.
Right.
But other than that one, I don't see no other ones.
Right. Look at the red devil in the corner of the picture. Damn. That's right there in the corner. Shoot.
That's his Shabbat.
Yeah.
Good night. Hey, I'm so glad you said that, Yarmak and Cap. Help us understand what's going on. Look, he got the pilgrim hat and the black suit. You know what I mean? And he completely did a 180 degree turn. 180 degrees. Because again, I remember it. I think it was on. I remember it being on World Star or something, and it was a video of him on some Kyrie. He was like, "Yo," he had read books and read documentaries and saw documentaries, and it's like, "Yeah, like the black man in America, wake up." That's what he was saying. The next thing you know, now he has Israeli citizenship. You know what I'm saying? Now he's wearing the black hat with the black suit. And why? And ask yourself, why does this happen to so many celebrities? Why do so many celebrity, so-called black celebrities end up doing the same? Let me pull up another one for you. You know what I'm saying? This is a common thing. If I could, Salak, let me get this picture up. Here we go. This is a common thing that seems to happen to so many of these black celebrities, right? It cannot be a coincidence, right? Here's another one. Y'all remember Sean?
Yeah, Sean Poe.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He went to jail, you know what I'm saying? He was, held it down. He was in the club with Diddy in that infamous night and went to jail for that shooting and whatever, right? And then he gets out of jail. And now, look at him. He got the shaved head with the curly sideburns.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Goodness.
You know what I mean? So, Cap, you got what?
Good.
Why do so many of our brothers end up folding? Why do that's what I'm saying. If we see Kyrie like this, then you already know what time it is. But why do we see so many of our brothers fold and end up adopting, as Yarmak said, behind closed doors, they know who the real Jews are. They know who the real Israelites are. But in the public forum, they're going to turn around and look like this. Why do we see this so many times?
Because they just, it's so sad. The slave mentality, they've been destroyed with that slave mentality and the fear of the oppressor.
That's it.
The fear of the oppressor is just, man, it's just so on them that they're so afraid. They're afraid of so many things. They're afraid of losing their money. They're afraid of losing their stardom. It's so sad when you see us so destroyed like that.
That's right.
And that's of a destroyed people. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, that's what Christ said. It's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than a rich man. To enter in, because, man, they're going to be, a rich man, like, good Lord, he's going to be so, and not going to be, we fight so hard.
That's right.
To get there, to get our money, to make money. We fight so hard to get stardom and whatever we put into it. And then when we get there, our minds are totally destroyed.
That's right.
Our minds are totally destroyed. We have no integrity.
That's right.
There's no integrity. You just, I done went to college. I done did all this type of stuff and worked so hard for this. I ain't going to lose it. Christ told you, he said, if you want to follow me, sell everything. Sell everything. And it's so sad to see us as a people. We always do this type of thing. And that's because we do it because, we destroy people.
That's right.
And we do it because, we don't, come on. We don't have no knowledge. We have no knowledge of the truth. And then we're so much good slaves that what happens to us? We just want to follow.
That's right.
We just want to follow. Look at all these clowns. Every time the Jewish man comes out and shoots them down, and they just go, okay. And this is why they don't come into the school.
Right.
It's the reason why, because they don't come to the I.S.U.P.K under command of General YAHANNA.
Right.
They get shot down.
That's right.
They'd be afraid of this Jewish man come up with his little ugly little beanie on his head and then say, and ask him a question. These niggas freeze up. You know what I'm saying? They used to always say back in the day when we used to fight a lot, we used to street fight a lot, say, nigga, you ain't got no heart. You know? These niggas ain't got no heart. That's all they do. The Jewish man shows up, they're afraid. Oh, man, they just be so taken away. And at all, by his appearance, he got the little beanie on his head. He got white hair. Oh, yeah, all right. And they have no ammunition to fight with.
Right.
You know? But see, in the I.S.U.P.K, we can get anybody. You can get a kid that's 10 years old and understand the scriptures. He will smash one of these little yarmulke wearing clowns.
Yeah, right.
He'll smash them with the truth. You know what I'm saying? We give him the knowledge, he'll smash them with the truth.
Right.
You know, but these suckers are so afraid when they get, and then they're not in the school. They're in the school. They can't give you the John 3:16 breakdown. No. You know?
So they can just stand there and be like a sacrificial lamb, standing there, just at all, looking at them, eyes all big, and this Jewish man drop all this crap on them, and they, yeah, ain't got nothing to fight with. Yeah, okay, yeah, all right. Where's my little beanie? I'm gonna put me a little beanie on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get me some long curls or whatever that crap is. It's like, man, I mean, we're slaves.
That's right.
We're slaves. And without the truth of the I.S.U.P.K and the Commander in YAHANNA, you're going to remain a slave.
That's
and
right.
You're going to continually to succumb. You're going to continually to compromise, although you know the truth. Like we just read what Mark Solomon said. He knows the truth, and he still got on the pilgrim hat.
Yeah.
He still got on the pilgrim hat. After you know the truth, I mean, damn, you can't even pull Hosea 4:6. Say my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. No, these niggas got knowledge.
Right.
They got knowledge, and they still running with their tail up their butt. I mean, come on, man. This is like, I mean, come on, man. We are destroyed people.
Right.
We are destroyed people. You know what I'm saying? And your only answer is the I.S.U.P.K on the Commander in YAHANNA.
Right.
That's I mean, come on. It's like, man, you see all these fake. You see what the Church of Israelites doing. Now I mean, come on, man. It turned my stomach yesterday. They got like they have on YouTube, they got a little place that says Kyrie Irving. Where you put up Kyrie, you hit Kyrie Irving's name, he got so many people talking about it. So many fake Israelites, so many Christian Israelites. They giving it, it's because of this and it's because of that. Man, get out of here. Y'all clowns ought to get in class.
That's right.
Y'all clowns get in class at the I.S.U.P.K and the Commander in YAHANNA.
That's right.
That's what you need to do. Because like I said before at the beginning of the show, you Negroes going to get somebody killed. Because they're going to follow your BS. They're going to follow your knowledge that you don't have. I mean, they're going to your crazy, whatever talk you have, they're going to follow it, and they're going to die. Because why? The Lord ain't going to be with them.
That's right.
The Lord ain't going to be with them. You know what I'm saying? They're going to come with so much crazy stuff. That's why I prayed that Kyrie and Kanye, they got to get into the school.
That's right.
Because like I said, they are just little lambs, waiting to be devoured.
That's right.
They wait to be devoured, and it's going to happen. It's going to happen. They're going to, like I said, you don't play with this truth. You go out here and you fake Israelites and saying you're going to die because the Most High is not watching over you.
Right.
He's not watching over you, and you're so stubborn. I mean, you're going up against some of the truth. You're going up against us. When you say we crazy, or when you think you can get it yourself and go out there and don't want to come and then humble yourself and say, I need to learn. Instead of, I got it. I watch enough classes. Or, okay. All right. These devils going to come and they're going to start killing us, for saying you're a Jew.
That's right.
For even saying you're a Jew. I mean, they're going to come up against you. You know what I'm saying? I wore the shirt the other day that says Jew by blood. Good Lord. When I first put on my hoodie, I wore the hoodie. Man, everybody was looking like, snap. Oh, snap. And then they turn their head when you see them looking. They turn their head, because they, snap. Oh, he saw me. He saw me, you know what I'm saying? Because the Lord is with us. You know what I'm saying? Right. The Lord is with us, so they look like, oh, damn, And then it's funny because it's like I always wore different type of stuff. But now with Kanye and Kyrie, now they looking at me like, so that's what he was saying. That's what he means. Oh, okay. And it's still, now they don't say nothing. It was, hey, I like your jacket. Hey, I like this and like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, oh, damn, that's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. That's what he means, That's and right. I'll be like, man, and then I'm coming with something else. Hey, Shem, not ham.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shem, not ham. Yeah. Go do your research.
Right.
Talk to them devils. Go see your research. You know what I'm saying? We not going to back down in I.S.U.P.K.
That's right.
We're not going to back down. We're not going to compromise. We don't come with apologies.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, we are not going to apologize. You know what I'm saying? You want me to apologize for being black?
Right.
Come on. The brother is apologizing. He apologizing for being black. That's all he is. That's all that's happening. Apologizing for knowing who he really is. He did some research. I mean, come on. Damn.
Right. And so
Damn. I mean, we not worthy of nothing.
That's right.
Go ahead, brother. I yield.
No, you just said something heavy when you talked about you wore that hoodie.
Good.
And, you know what people say with the outer appearance, and you know how you look. You know, hoodies are masculine. And you know, even in remember 2005 when the NBA, since we talk about Kyrie Irving and the NBA, right? Remember Adam Silver, who was the fake Jew before Stern. David Stern was the commissioner of the NBA. He instituted that dress code. Remember that dress code? That was a blatant attack against Black, Hispanics, and Native American Indians in the league.
Right.
Why? Because Allen Iverson doesn't want to wear skinny pants. He wanted to wear baggy jeans and a t-shirt. Allen Iverson doesn't sell insurance. He's not a lawyer. He's a basketball player. He wants to be comfortable. What was the damn issue? Allen Iverson wearing tall black tees, tall white tees. He started wearing army fatigue pants and tees. That's a problem. Oh, hold on now. You niggas looking too militant. The NBA, the NBA has always suppressed the spirit of the Black man. Remember,
that's right.
All you gotta do is Google this. All you listening, Google the NBA ninja headband. That ninja headband is an I.S.U.P.K headpiece. So 1 yard mock got on right now, the ties in the back. That's all that is. And because just like the 1 yard mock got right there, the ties in the back, that's it. Black players started wearing that because it felt more comfortable, and when you talk, it looked better on the court. Brother, do a move, and you see the little thing swing, and he go into the hole. The NBA banned that, and they didn't have a legit reason. They said because it didn't go through the uniform technical process of being approved. It's a freaking headband to stop the sweat, but that's not why. Because they know that's our true essence, what we look like as warriors. The NBA think they slick. They banned that. Say again.
No, so cool. I don't want to cut you off, but I just
want
to point out. I want you to finish your point. But that's that same headband. Tennis players wear that headband.
Right.
Tennis players, Rafael Nadal, and you know what I'm saying, and all of them.
That's right.
Ivanovic, all of them. They all wear the headband that ties in the back, and it's not banned in tennis. But tennis doesn't have that reputation of looking urban. So bro.
That word urban. And you had brothers in the park, young kids wearing it. You know, you had the brothers. They started putting their names in it, and they started putting all the fly stuff in it and tied in the back. I was like, look a bunch of Hebrews out there hooping. But the problem about it is NBA banned that too. They had to switch the dress code. They own your image and likeness. It's like being in a 360 deal where you're not free. You can have millions of dollars, but you're still a slave. That book, $40 million Slaves. People need to go back and revisit that book. Because that book is telling the absolute truth. If you're a brother who works at Walmart, you have way more freedom than LeBron James.
That's right.
You have way more freedom than LeBron. If you're an unemployed nigga sitting at the couch, listen to me, my big mouth. You have more freedom than Kyrie Irving and LeBron James. Because who's going to fire you? Who's going to tell you can't say the Jews are black? You can wear a headpiece all you want. You can wear fringes on your pants. The NBA has always tried to silence that black masculine warrior spirit. Until now, because contrary to public belief, you know, these bats, I got a feeling that somebody else is going to jump up and say something.
That's right.
And when they do, they better get the support of the NBA Players Association and the rest of these black players who swear up and down that they love black people.
That's right.
But the NBA not slick. They've been trying to suppress, you understand, the image of the black man and our masculinity. They want us to be soft and and shade-faced and clean cut. To make us more docile, make you more docile and more appealing. What the hell does that mean? More appealing? It's ridiculous, man. No one cares about the Muslims, though. But go ahead.
That's right. No, damn right. So Salaki, bro, let me cut you off. I just want to piggyback what you said. It's so heavy. And speaking of his Cap, you know what I'm saying, but an interesting Tawab story earlier about his days, you know what I'm saying, as a young boxer coming up. And that's one of the reasons why, what you just said, Kowal, about, how the league suppresses things or what have you. And we saw the same thing happen with the NFL with Colin Kaepernick and all these different leagues. But that's one of the things that I appreciate about the sport of boxing. One of the things that people don't really like it, but the fact that boxing does not have an organized, like an organized entity. Right. There's not one boxing league. Because of that, people look at Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather went to prison, and we're not condoning this. I'm just bringing up a point. Floyd Mayweather went to prison for 6 months for domestic violence. He got out, and a week later, he made over $30 million in a boxing match.
Right.
That would never happen in the NBA. That would never happen in the NFL. That would never happen in the MLB. Now, of course, boxing has its own issues. We're not, saying that elite or that sport is the best or whatever, because the problem is, Floyd Mayweather made his money beating on black people and Latinos. You know what I'm saying? Only a few devils in there. Ricky Hatton, he beat up or whatever. Arturo Gotti. But but that's something. And Floyd Mayweather is another celebrity who came out and said that the original Jews were black. He said that on Drink Champs. Where's Floyd Mayweather? Floyd Mayweather has the money where he could get with Kyrie. They could form a league together. They can make some money together. You don't need a bunch of celebrities. You can get Floyd Mayweather. You can get Nick Cannon, who's loaded. I know he got to pay for all them kids, but he's loaded. Get Floyd Mayweather, Nick Cannon, Kyrie, and a handful of other celebrities, and they wouldn't even need these devils at all, man. They'd be able to start their own thing or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? And we wouldn't even be having this conversation about, being free, as Kawal said, man. But when you are a slave to the NBA or the MLB or the NFL, when you are so wrapped up in, I got to have a legacy as an NBA player. I want to be the next this person. I want to be compared to Magic Johnson. When you have that mentality, you'll literally sell your soul so that way you can still be in that mix and still be amongst that company. You know what I mean? But what they really need, as Captain Yagawap said it so excellently, what they really need is to come up in the I.S.U.P.K and be around men that don't compromise. Right. You need to be inspired by men like Command and General Yohanna. I could never compromise. Somebody can come to me and offer me millions of dollars, or any of my brothers, my Ottawa, offer us millions of dollars. And guess what? That millions of dollars doesn't look so appealing when you tell me I got to turn my back on my brothers. Guess what? You can keep that $1 million.
That's right.
You can keep that money. You can keep that league. You can keep that legacy, that glory, or whatever. Because number one, the most important thing is brotherhood and standing with my brothers, man. So,
that's it.
I hope Kyrie and Kanye, like Cap said, find your way here. You know what I'm saying? Find your way here. And not with no fake Israelite group neither.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't gonna help. I think Kodak Black was chilling with a fake Israelite group, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
He was running around calling himself a Levite, which he is a Levite, you know what I'm saying? But that, you see, that didn't really have much nothing came to fruition from that. You give some fake Israelite group and all they want is a little bit of money or something. We don't want your money. Right. We want your service in the I.S.U.P.K. Come sweep some of these floors, Kodak Black. The Durham school needs a new carpet. You know what I'm saying? Bring that money up in here so Command and General Yohanna can raise up that army that Kyrie's talking about.
Right.
Now that would be helpful.
Damn
right. Most High in Christ.
That's it.
Most High in Christ. Man, I'm gonna read a little bit more. This is a Chain Breakers podcast first. We done spent the whole show on this one topic, but it's so pervasive and such an important thing that's been talked about all throughout the earth, man. That we had to go into it, man. A lot of gems on today's show. I mean, Officer Yarmak had the receipts, man. The receipts on the phone of the conversation with Amari Stoudemire. He said, Officer Yarmak, he on the show and in the comments at the same time. I don't know how he does it. He said, Amari Stoudemire, tell your white converts to chill on car. Yeah, word. The general brought that out last night, I think. You know what I'm saying? Why don't some of these good rabbis and these good Jewish people, why don't they tell the other ones to chill?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Tell your friends to relax and not try to take Kyrie's money and not try to ruin his career. All because he posted a documentary that didn't even say nothing that crazy. You know what I mean? That's what you would do if you were good people. But of course, we know you're the devil the Bible speaks of, so we're not shocked at all.
Right.
God, let me read a little further, and we're gonna end it on this. Where we at? So, like NBA Commissioner Adam Silver said, he was disappointed with Irving after the guard did not offer an apology nor denounce the harmful content contained in the film he chose to publicize. Silver will meet with Irving in the next week, the commissioner said in a statement Thursday. Kyrie Irving made a reckless decision to post a link to a film containing deeply offensive anti-Semitic material, Silver said. While we appreciate the fact that he agreed to work with the Brooklyn Nets and the Anti-Defamation League to combat anti-Semitism and other forms of discrimination, I am disappointed that he has not offered an unqualified apology and more specifically denounced the violent, harmful content contained in the film he chose to publicize. Irving was not made available to the media on Monday or Tuesday following Nets games on those days. The joint statement said the donations were made to eradicate hate and intolerance in our communities. Greenblatt with the Anti-Defamation League said, at a time when anti-Semitism has reached historic levels, we know the best way to fight the oldest hatred is to both confront it head on and also to change hearts and minds. Kanye West, who has been criticized following anti-Semitic remarks on social media and in interviews, showed his support for Irving, tweeting a picture of the guard on Thursday. Damn, that is really, really rough. That's really rough. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, and I hear these words, we're going to end on this, man. But I keep hearing these words they keep using that is like telling you what they're saying. They keep saying things like he needs to be re-educated.
Right.
Educated on anti-Semitism. And Cap, I want you to, if you could, break it down. We know what do they really mean when they say that Kyrie needs to be re-educated on anti-Semitism?
That means he what they say, he got to forget that the Jews are black.
That's right.
You got to forget the Jews are black. Just maybe if he can, just never say it again. Never say the Jew. Never ever say the Jews are black again. You know, just forget that. Forget that, and then, you know what I'm saying, that's where he re-educated.
That's right.
You know, the Jewish man, he's the real Jew. And you know, and then one thing I gotta point out is how the hell basketball is a game of majority blacks playing basketball. How the hell did David Stern get to be commissioner?
Right.
A Jewish man. How the hell did Silver get to be a commissioner?
Right.
How the hell did they get in there?
That's right.
How now? Where they come from? I mean, come on. I mean, so a lot of times you have these positions filled by ex-players that got into maybe the union and they climbed their way up and now they commissioner. But damn, you got Stern and Silver. Stern look like he can't play. Like he can't spell basketball when it comes to playing. Silver look like he's so bony, like he wouldn't be able to lift the basketball. And they're commissioners. I mean, come on. I mean, it is like, come on, man. They just like what this did. The Lord made sure that this just blew the top off everything, and then it's going to get some little tweakage to every Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian's mind who are out there. The Lord is just giving you a chance. Through all this, the Lord is giving you a chance. Giving you a chance to really come into the truth and see who the real devils are. See what real evil is. When a brother just didn't do anything but say the Jews are black and they're taking all his money away from him, they're going to like cancel him from everything. He lost so many businesses and stuff. With Kanye, then Kyrie, they don't even want him to play basketball no more. The nigga just shot a ball through a hoop for a living. He can't come out and say the Jews are black. So everybody just out there looking of Israel, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, this is happening for you to wake you up. You're getting a chance. This is why we say we are in the end times. We are at the end times where you're going to see those chariots and when Christ come back and just obliterate everything.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So you see these things are coming. So these little things are happening right now. Good gracious. Now look, check this out. While these things happen, where they attacking Kyrie, you got Russia over there fighting a war with Ukraine. You got all these things happening at once. Like Christ said, you got the pestilence, you got coronavirus, you got monkeypox.
Right.
You got all these things happening at once. This should tell you, if you Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, it's time for you to wake up.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Now you seeing it. Now we not so crazy. Those niggas you saw on the corner, you know, those Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians you saw on the corner, and you thought it was so crazy.
That's right.
Now we don't seem so crazy now. You seeing who the devil is. You know, you seeing who the devil is. You know, so it's time for you to wake up.
That's right.
This is for you, Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. All you out there who's not in the truth is for you.
That's
You know,
right.
and for you fake Israelites and you fake Christian Israelites.
Right.
You know, and for you to wake up. You know, stop playing the game. Stop playing these games. You know, stop playing around, you know, playing all these games and stuff like that because, you know what I'm saying, hey, they're coming after you. Now they're going to come after you. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have no protection from the Most High. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no protection. The angels are not rejoicing because you're a fake Israelite.
Right.
And because you're a Christian Israelite. The angels are not watching over you. You have no protection. Now they say, oh, wait, we're going to end some of these Israelites. Now those little crazy hillbillies, you know, now they're going to come after you because you have no protection from the Most High.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You, I mean, come on. You, like I said, you're a sacrificial lamb. So, you know, no, go ahead, brother. I yield, brother.
Most High in Christ, man.
Damn.
Damn right. Cool. You have something, bro?
I thought also y'all up.
You wanted to add something, bro?
Look, we closing out, or we just speaking on that topic?
I mean, we about to close it out, but if you have anything to add to, you know what I'm saying, on that particular topic, it's the last thing we talk about before we close it out. So I'm going to give you an opportunity to add something if you did.
Well, I don't think my closeout would be any different, but just one thing for brothers to think about. They're saying that what Kyrie said is anti-Semitic, but because he said the Jews are black. But the majority of us will agree that Christ himself was a black man.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But Christ was also a Jew, idiot.
Yeah,
Gone.
Yeah, right. It kind of goes hand in hand. I don't know how you're gonna bite that bullet, but
right.
You know, that's a seed that ain't gonna split.
Right.
Yeah, you're gonna have to swim over that one. So
that's right. That's right.
No sweat. How you?
Right.
With the quick quips of practicality, damn. It cuts like a, you know what I'm saying, like a two-edged sword, like a knife. You know what I'm saying, right through the lies of the oppressor, like butter. You know what I'm saying?
Like butter, baby. Like butter,
like
baby.
Butter, baby. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, another excellent episode.
Yeah, most
this podcast. And one topic, and y'all brothers just, you know what I'm saying, went all the way into it and sliced it all up. You know what I'm saying? Really gave it to the people, get them an understanding of what's going on, man. So again, our stance is, man, we really hope that brothers, you know, we know he apologized, but we know he's not equipped to do what we do. There's a reason why we do what we do. You know what I mean? Most brothers, if they're not trained, that's why I'll never forget the I.S.U.P.K videos since I've been seeing them since way before I came into, always said what? These are professionals.
That's
right. That's right.
At home, you know what I mean? These are professionals. So we know, brothers, they're just seeing information. The scriptures also say that information, that knowledge would increase in those days. We're just seeing the knowledge increasing, but they're not the professionals that we are. So we implore brothers like Kyrie, like Kanye. Yeah, we'll even throw you in there too, Nick Cannon, because we know you know what time it is. All you brothers, man, we're not going to ridicule you. We're not mad at you. We're not mad. But y'all got to come home. You got to come back to the source. You got to come back to the source so you can learn, if you want to be in this and do this properly, you know what I'm saying, how to do it. Or the best thing for y'all to do, really, y'all don't even got to say nothing. Just come and pay your tithes to the I.S.U.P.K on the community.
Right, that's right.
Pay your tithes to come in and junior YAHANNA. Come in class, sit down, and guess what? You don't have to say anything. You don't have to, you know, go and try to tell everybody who the real Jew. Just keep your job, pay your tithes, and we'll handle the rest. Okay?
That's it.
Best bet.
and be at the Passover and Raleigh, first, the 54th annual Passover. Make sure you're there after you pay your tithes.
That's right.
That's right.
The 54th annual Passover is going down in Raleigh, North Carolina. The exact location within Raleigh has not been selected just yet. I'm calling it the Triangle. I know he says Raleigh, but I say the Triangle, you know what I'm saying? Because really that's all
Durham,
Durham, Chapel, it's all kind of connected.
Hey, we working on the east, is east or west? I think it's the east of Jordan tour. It's either the east or west of Jordan tour. I'm gonna get some more information on that, man. Look,
I don't even know what that is.
All right, man.
You know what happened in the book of Joshua. when we crossed the border.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. See, we
Yeah,
get busy.
I blame him.
Hey,
It's
I
him.
can't wait. I can't wait,
Him and
man.
I-Rock, you know what I'm saying? And Captain Night Thought too. I thought me and Captain Night Thought was cool.
Right.
I thought we were cool. Come to find out, unbeknownst to me, these brothers is plotting on the Passover coming down here. Most of
Right.
we gonna get it in. We gonna get it in. We gonna get it right. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Captain Night Thought, man.
That's
First of all,
right.
Yeah, most times right.
do this show, holding it down. You know what I'm saying? The water to him. Shout out to Commander Junior YAHANNA. Shout out to all the generals. Yeah, Cap.
Hey, Salakia, one thing I want to put out.
Please.
This year, I want everybody that people listening is good. You know, I'm gonna put out some more. For people listening, to if you want to get a garment, put your order in now, ASAP.
Right.
Because this year, I will be going to the slaughter of the lambs.
Oh,
this year I'll be coming to the slaughter of the lambs. I got to come to the slaughter of the lambs, and this is something I'm gonna tell you. This is something I never done. Since I never been to slaughter of the lambs because every time they always come up, and I'm so busy at that time of year. So I never been to the slaughter of the lambs, so I'm coming this year.
That's right.
I'm making it known that I'm coming this year to the slaughter of the lambs. You know, I'm coming there this year. This is my first time, so I'm gonna go. Hey, this is big for me. You know, so I'm stepping out here to tell everybody to just if they want to put in their orders, put in their orders now, ASAP. The sooner is the better. You know, sooner is the better. You know, and hey, I'll see you at the slaughter of the lambs.
Right. Most high encouragement. So you heard it here first, folks. You know what I'm saying? Captain YAHANNA will be at the slaughter of the lambs. So you got to make sure, you know what I'm saying, get them orders in early, get all your arrangements early. I know a lot of brothers, you know what I'm saying, on the East Coast going to be driving, get your flights together into RDU. You know what I'm saying? Get all your, everything, your Airbnbs, your hotel. The hotel information is going to come out soon. You know what I'm saying? So get in with that. But before that, don't forget we got the West Coast Cookout, man, out in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Captain Gadolhar.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the
man. You
know what I'm saying? Kwamba All. Shout out to Officer 5001. All them brothers out there on the West Coast, they gonna hold it down, man. So if you can make it out there, you know what I'm saying? You know what Vegas is all about. You already know what time it is. Y'all can get to Vegas, get out there. It's gonna be a movie. You know what I'm saying? But
that's right. That's right.
Captain Garwab already, you know what I'm saying, had his announcement. Kawal, did you have anything you wanted to say before we head out?
Oh no! Big shout out to all the brothers and sisters tapping in, like, share, subscribe. Shout out to Captain Garwab, as usual.
That's
and pay your tithes, and we out here.
That's right. You're Mark. What you got, bro?
And Christ is a nigga like us, man. That's all I got.
Most time Christ.
That's right. We gonna head out with a quick roll call. I'm gonna play a song before we head out. Before we gonna head out, but I'm gonna play a song to end the show. But shout out to I.S.U.P.K. Bagaibawa. Shout out to Officer Yana Zar. Shout out to Officer Ayathan. Shout out to Princess Masara. Shout out to the sister Kazak Wana. Caps with Shalom. Sister Howard Shemar Lataba Shemal Shah. Shout out to Princess. Shout out to the sister Sakura Anaya out there in Charlotte, North Carolina. Shalom, sister Howard Shemal Shah. I don't know what that is. Shout out to Officer 5000 Zayan Ya'ala. You know what I'm saying? He had one of the songs we played at the top. I might play one of his songs to go out. Shout out to Officer 50 Maya Shah. Shout out to Officer of 1000 I.R.O.K.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to I.R.O.K, man. You did it, baby. You know what I'm saying? We did it, baby. You made it happen. Both times, right. All right. And with that, to the brothers, we say shalom. Yahweh Shemir Hawashah Baraka Thumb. And to the sisters, we say shalom. Yahweh Shemar Allah Thumb by Shemir Hawashah. You know what I'm saying? We up out of here, man. We're going to see y'all again next week. All right. Peace. I'm going to play one song. So we're going to let the brothers go. And I'm going to play a song to head us out. All right.
All right.
Yeah, Babylon is falling to rise no more. Babylon is falling to rise no more. Falling, falling, falling to rise no more. Falling, falling, falling to rise no more. I'm taking a look in the streets. It's really every day what I see. We constantly searching for peace. My people just wanna be free. We tired of the cell blocks and the bullshit. That lying nigga in the pulpit. Same shit, but a different day. I speak truth, they ain't come to play. You in the way, better move, nigga. That follow no way gon' be cruel, nigga. Say you're gonna get that tool, nigga. Matter of fact, get you by two, nigga. You see the sign that's in front of you? That's in the rough from up under you. Shit is gon' fall, yeah, I promise you. Make up your mind what you gonna do. You heard it? Now listen. Your life, my business. You are my brother. We need each other. This truth, I live it. I will defend it. You are my brother. You are my brother. Yeah. Babylon is falling to rise no more. Babylon is falling to rise no more. Falling, falling, falling to rise no more. Falling, falling, falling to rise no more. Hey, my brother, my brother, my brother. Get your hands up, it's a war now. Take a good look at this world. It's time to go hard, don't be scared now. I know you're feeling the stress. Look on your face here, and I need some help. But we made it happen with less. You and my blood, I feel what you felt. Destruction in every corner. Every day I feel like a loner. Keeping the faith, that is my armor. This is a test, but nothing can harm you. Don't be scared of truth when you hear it. Don't compromise your spirit. Don't be trying to live like these white folks. Don't be trying to chill with these white folks. Brotherhood is a weapon, and that's the shit that I stand for. If you keep the law and live it, now you a nigga I'll stand for. Got no time for that fake shit. That shit I can't stand, bro. Still believe in that flag. So what the hell do you stand for? Yeah. Babylon is falling to rise no more. Babylon is falling to rise no more. Falling, falling, falling to rise no more. Falling, falling, falling to rise no more.
Inflation. We all feel it. But what caused it?